Hi everyone, welcome to TVON. Happy Saturday. My name is Joyce and thank you so much for being here with me on this beautiful Saturday morning. And I am once again filling in for Lauren, so still feeling a little bit under the weather, but we hope she will feel better soon and return to us and of course be with all of you guys. But I will be here for the next 3 hours, and of course we are continuing the Veterans Day sale. So this is just to, honor all of our troops who have served and who are currently serving our beautiful country. So 10% off everything you see today, and not final sale. If you have any requests, please get those in. It is going to be crucial. This truly is one of the largest, if not the largest sale events that we, do at all. So very important to finally get those wish list pieces here. And I have some brand new today as well. Again, really just going to be relying on your requests, as I just like to grab some pieces here and there just to show you guys, but really I want to show you guys what you want to see. So call me with any of your requests. If it's diamond pieces, we have a couple of to choose from. And if you want something high end, like my heart-shaped 3-carat O2 yellow diamond, that is here. If you want a 3-carat plus Paraiba in a bridge, I have one, and it is a fantastic value. So lots to get to today. And again, requests are needed, and let us get started because we have a fabulous designer piece. Let us take a look here and see our wonderful 1126083. This is going to be a piece that is truly one of a kind. Now, there is going to be a limitation on this piece, being the fact that this can only be in the size 7. So as long as you wear a size 7, you're good to go on this one. It is a true to size band. This is our Care 05 tapered baguette ruby ring with 23 points in the diamonds here. Isn't this such a beautiful ring, right? Where you have a hand kind of just, holding a bouquet of tapered baguettes of the rubies, and those rubies are absolutely stunning, are they not? They don't look like boring, can't see through them sort of stones, right? They are bright, they are glowy, and not only that, but you also have rubies on the wrist. So this is next level. This is like a hand, an arm kind of, wearing a ruby bangle, a large ruby bangle, and then holding these large tapered baguettes of the rubies with another ring on its own hand with a beautiful white diamond curve going around it. Size 7 only on this one. But look at the attention to detail there, right? The rubies go to the edge of the band, right? The tapered baguettes are set perfectly. The diamond on its hand is bezel set, right? The diamonds in that curve, channel set. This is a work of art, and it's not even going to be $39.99. The hand has a matte finishing. That is why it looks different from the band. That's what really sets it apart, right? When you have a matte finishing, it looks more like true to life, right? Where you also get sort of a glittery after effect, which I think is really cool. This is a really cool piece, and as long as you wear a size 7, you can wear this piece. That's what it looks like from the other side. I just love how they made this hand, right? Hands by themselves, not easy to draw, right? I've been to art school and I've seen the number of people who do not like to draw hands, right? Because hands, one little off detail and it does not look like a hand, it looks like a chicken foot, right? This looks like a beautiful, elegant hand, and it's not even going to be $19.99 here today. You gotta call me on this, especially if you wear a size 7. This is what it looks like on the hand here. So again, a gorgeous piece. Quite literally, covers the width of my finger here. And this is like a ring on a hand on a ring on a hand, right? This is like Inception. But It's not even going to be $19.99. Again, a very important piece. A lot of gold required to create this as well, which, you know, not really surprising, but when you get to see it from the side, suddenly it's like, oh, that is a lot of materials that have been used to create this one ring. And we are going to make it $1,499 if you would like to take my very first designer, a very handsome ring, if you will, but it is just such a beauty. Even that individual diamond on the hand, right? Not on my hand, on the hand, on my hand. Like that by itself is such a significant stone, and it's only $14.99. Do not forget, you take 10% off at checkout. This is just such a beautiful piece, and I get it. It kind of has a Cinderella situation where you know, size 7 only on this one, but you know, I just think that it's worth it, right? So $14.99 on this one. Let's bring it back up close here, and I'll also show you what it looks like from the inside. So you can see that it is going to be comfortable to wear, right? It's not going to be scratchy or pokey or this or that, right? It is going to be so comfortable to wear. One collar only on this one. Again, that matte finishing is what really gets me, right? That is just such a beautiful piece. We are going to move right along here. I have green Paraíba today. One of my absolute favorites in the green Paraíbas. It is going to be 1125756, and it looks like that. This is not only a green Paraíba, but it's got a fair share of those bright neon blues. That is why it is my favorite. It's not just green, it is a blue-green. This is an exquisite color. This is that color that really reminds me of that, if you guys remember, I had a Congo tourmaline in a necklace, and that color was absolutely neon. This stone reminds me exactly of that Congo tourmaline, right? It is bright, it is clean. This is tourmaline, and this is our 65-point center stone. 38 points in your diamonds. Change the gold color if you want. This ring was also supposed to be $39.99. It is still a Paraíba in the center. I know it doesn't look like our typical, you know, blues, right? It doesn't look like our typical, you know, bright neon blues, but it is still a Paraíba nonetheless. It is still a rare collectible stone. A stone that should not be this clean at all, right? It should be included. It should not look this nice. But this is TVON, and here we go. This is no longer even going to be $19.99. This one absolutely has to go. And hello everyone. Hi G, hi Tracy. Hello everyone on YouTube and of course on TV now. Yeah, a ring, a ring. Yeah, that first piece is just really silly, right? It's really funny, but it's really cool. And this color, the color on this stone is also really unique. It's, you know, green Paraíbas in general, they have a wide variety, right? Typically, we're more used to the warmer green colors, right? The ones that have closer to a peridot-like color, but, you know, I'm fine and all with that color, but when it has the blues, maybe it's just me because I do love the blue-greens. I just absolutely am drawn in to this stone. It's not even going to be $17.99. And here we go, because again, I cannot duplicate this color. I cannot duplicate this stone. I cannot copy and paste it. I wish I could, but it'll only be digital, right? I can take it into Photoshop, copy that stone, paste it, and just wish and hope and dream. But it's not gonna happen. So here we go. On my blue-green Paraíba in a ring, this is what it looks like on the hand here. And that is it, right? It is such a stunning stone. Visible from here, you don't need to have a large stone just to appreciate it, right? As long as it has the intensity of color, I don't care if it's a 65 pointer, I don't care if it's a 20 karat stone, as long as the color is there, as long as it is saturated and intense, you are going to absolutely love it, right? 20 karat stones, I have it, I can bring it up, but does it look like this? Absolutely not. Is it going to be the same exact price? Absolutely not, right? This is where you can get a blue-green Paraíba and only have to spend $1,399 to the very first caller on this one. Absolutely love the negative space this ring has, right? Feel free to change the gold color if you're not a fan of the yellow gold. If you want to keep it with its cooler undertones of color, right? feel free to change it to the white gold. But this right here in this specific color, it's only a one of a kind. You are never going to see another like this again. If you do, it's going to be very difficult to find. So here we go, $13.99, take 10% off at checkout here. And we are going to find out who is going to grab it. But again, that's what it looks like from the side. From the side, you can still see how prominent those blues are, right? And it's not like a faint hint of blue. That is a very visible blue. And from the back, how clean that stone is, true to size on this one. And then back to the front we go, $13.99 on this one, Call Me. And we have also a beautiful kunzite pendant coming up today. If you want a true Paraiba, I have a 310 today in that bridge. Now we also do have Royals and Barons and a stone that we don't see that often anymore, that being the fawn diamond. So several of those pieces will be coming up. I have my kunzite in a pendant up next. All you gotta do is call me on these pieces. And we have our kunzite piece. It is going to be 1125389, and it looks like that. Just yesterday, not too long ago, we had a gorgeous Asher cut kunzite in our panther pendant. And today, maybe you're not a fan of the more designer styles. Maybe you just want something simple. Maybe you don't even like the Asher cut. I have a pear shape here. It is our 1861 neon kunzite. The same exact color as our Asher cut from yesterday, that ideal deep purple color. A purple that is so intense that you are seeing blue flashes coming through, right? This is not a pale purple, it's not a pale pink, it's not a near colorless stone. It is on the other side in terms of saturation, in terms of depth of color. This is our pendant, and it's not even going to be $69.99 here today. You have to call me on these pieces. They will go. You are taking an extra 10% off of everything. So if you want to see my largest star blue sapphire, I have it here today, and it's at a discount. And on top of that discount, you are taking 10% off still on top of that. So again, really, it's the perfect opportunity to shop for more of those high-end pieces, for more of those big boys, as I like to call them. But, you know, we are still going to bring you affordable, starting with this one. It's not even going to be $26.99 anymore. You saw it probably fairly recently. It was hovering about that, you know, $26.99, $29.99 price range, and we have to move this piece. It is just too pretty to leave here. And if you get it in person and you say, you know, it's not for me, maybe it's too big or whatever is the reason, you can send it right on back, right? This is what it looks like against the hand here. So as you can see, it is a sizable stone. It is absolutely dazzling, right? The color is there, the clarity is there, the size is there. It's not even $26.99. If you would like this kunzite piece, please call me. It is simple, it is everyday wearable, and we are going to make it $1,999. $19.99 for an 1861 kunzite that looks like this, right? I mean, good luck even finding the stone loose for $19.99. It's not gonna happen. This is what it looks like against the neckline here. So again, a beautiful stone, right? It is bright, it is large, it is clean. This is kunzite. This is kunzite that not everyone has the opportunity to get. And let's bring it back up close here for one more look as we figure out who is going to grab this one here today. But $19.99 is an absolute steal. Today is not a sale. Today is a day where you can steal from us, right? This is a fantastic value. Call me on this one. And next up, I do have a yellow diamond necklace. I do not know how this piece is still here. You have to call me on my kunzite. Next up, we have our yellow diamond necklace, and it's going to look a little different. Call me on this one, $19.99. And next up, we have 1125001, and this is my yellow diamond necklace. The chain is a crucial aspect in this piece. This is our 18K yellow gold necklace. It's got 223 in just the pear shape VS yellow diamond itself. And yes, I saw it was SI1 originally, and I kind of questioned that, right? Because this stone is not GI certified, but I kind of questioned it, right? I first took this piece up to my eye, took a loop to it, was looking at it, and couldn't see anything, right? So I took it to all of our jewelers, to all of our, the fellow people here who have dealt with diamonds from the very beginning, and I was like, I don't think this is an SI1 stone. And everyone here who's had, more experience than me, like by far, right? People who have literally started in this industry with diamonds and only diamonds, they looked at it and they said, you know what? This is a VS stone. This is not SI1, this is a VS center stone. So that is perfect because, this was priced according to SI1, but here it is VS. And I can zoom in as close as you want into the stone. You are not gonna see anything. It's also got a carat exactly in your accent stones, in your accent white diamonds. And here's the best part, it comes with a chain. We typically just briefly, mention that it comes with a chain and that's it, right? But this chain, this is a heavy chain. The moment I picked this piece up, I was like, oh, okay. So the chain is heavier than the actual pendant itself. Got it. And then, I'm curious. So I took the chain off of the necklace, and just holding the chain, went on over to the scale and weighed the chain. This is our 11.57 gram chain. A chain that by itself, in today's day and age of gold prices, could cost you at least $1,000 just for the chain. And it's a chain, it's a necklace, it's got a 223 yellow diamond in the center, right? We can't forget about that, right? This is supposed to be a $29,999 piece. And yet, today, it is not. We are still gonna bring it all the way down. We are going to take an additional 10% off, and this one will go. If you wanna get this piece just for the chain, go right on ahead. It is heavy, it is substantial. It is not even going to be $99.99 here today, which by the way, I know the chain itself, at least $1,000, got it, but that yellow diamond by itself, if you just go online and just search for a fancy yellow diamond, at least a 2-carat stone, they are going for at least approximately $8,500. So when you have all of these components combined, $99.99 is a completely fair price, right? That is basically cost. That is essentially cost. And we are not going to leave it there either. So call me on this one. We are going to show it to you against the hand here. Look at this piece. Look at how substantial this necklace is, how truly heavy this chain is. This is not a lightweight chain. This is a heavy chain. I have a gram weight for you on the screen there just to tell you how heavy this chain really is. And it's not even $99.99. You really have to call me on this one. This is an absolute steal of a value in a yellow diamond necklace. We are going to make it $88.88, and you get to still take an additional 10% off at checkout. This is unreal. This is also what it looks like against the neckline here. So again, that chain is heavy. This pendant is large, and $88.88 on this one only. I know it sounds kind of silly to say, right? Only, but truly, $88.88 in today's pricing can only get you maybe that yellow diamond, right? You cannot get the additional 1 carat of accent stones. You cannot get that chain. You cannot get this entire piece for $88.88. So let me know on this one. Let's bring it back up close and show you what it looks like one more time here before we go and move on to the next piece. And that is what it looks like from the side, right? I only mentioned the gold in the chain, but I did not mention that gold in the pendant, right? All of that gold that is required to just hold all of your stones together, I did not mention that. Silly me, right? This piece, right, there are many aspects of it that are essentially free here, but $88.88 on this one. Look at how well it is built. It is just such a beautiful stone. And next up, we will go to yet another different diamond color, but it is still going to be a fancy color here. And let me know on my necklace. I'm going to be moving along pretty quickly here, so if you have any requests, please let me know. If you want to see anything again, please let me know. But this right here is 112-6628, and it looks like that. This is our pear-shaped fawn diamond. How long has it been since we've last seen a fawn diamond? right? This is also not a small stone. This is our 91 point pear shape in the center with pink and white diamond accent stones. When you have a fancy stone like this, when you have a stone that has as much pinks, and I'm still seeing some purples in this piece, we have to upgrade it, right? Just putting it in a mounting with, however many carats of white diamonds will not do it justice. So you have to dress it up with the pink diamonds, which, speaking of, 35 points total weight in your pinks and 76 points in your VS white diamonds. So still a really important mounting, an important piece. And this is still going to be a fancy color, right? A fancy color that is truly just TVON exclusive. It is not going to be $89.99, despite all the pink diamonds, the white diamonds, and of course your center stone right here, right? I mean, look at how bright all of these stones is, which sounds kind of silly to say at this point because they are all in fact diamonds. But it is true to size on this one. A 91 pointer looks huge on the hand. In fact, this is what it looks like, right? Even when it's surrounded by pink diamonds, even when it's surrounded by white diamonds, you can still see your fawn diamond in the center. And there it is. I mean, $89.99, like, that is crazy. This is a piece that, it's brand new today, a stone that we have not seen in a while. And it's not even going to be $59.99. We don't see any more, brand new fawn diamonds. We don't exactly have millions and millions of stones, right? But we do have this one, and it is going to be the only one for someone here today. I mean, everything combined, that is a lot of diamonds, right? Call me on this one. It is an exquisite stone. It is white and pink diamonds dressed up in a bridge style mounting. I wish I had a couple of these, but I do not. This is the one and only one. Now is your chance to grab a fawn diamond. If you have been a diamond collector for the longest time, you probably do not have a fawn diamond, especially if you are newer to us, right? So here we go. We are going to make it $3,999, and we are going to figure out who is going to grab it here today. I also have a request for an Asher cut kunzite in a ring for Carrie. Sounds good. Actually, funnily enough, I saw this ring a couple days ago, and I actually wanted to bring it out and show it, but then, me and my goldfish memory, I promptly forgot. But this is one of my favorite kunzites in a ring, and here we go. This is a request for Carrie. Call me on my fawn diamond. Again, moving fast here, but that does not mean that pieces sell. I just have a lot to show you here today. Call me on my fawn. That's what it looks like from the side and from the back, right? So there again, it does taper nicely. It is true to size on this one. Has to say like it is in the gold color, in the white and rose gold. And back to the other side we go, and then back to the front. Tell me who is going to grab this one here today. Such an important piece, $39.99, one caller only on this one. And next up we have 112-5565. And it looks like this. This is one of my absolute favorite kunzite rings. I'm going to clean it up for you a little bit over here. And this is a 3-stone style. This has some pretty fancy diamonds, one on either side here. This is our 1336 Asher cut kunzite with 29 points in your fancy cut diamonds. Now this one, they said white gold only, and I would really recommend it as is in the white gold. So here we go. $69.99 on this one. It's a request here for Carrie, so if you have a request too, please let us know and let us go, because this ring is also not a small stone, by the way. 1336, not exactly a 1 carat or a 5 carat or even a 10 carat, right? A 1336 is substantial, still consistent with that saturated purple color. And it's not even going to be $29.99 today. You can take this ring, not even have to pay $29.99, but also still take 10% off at checkout. Let me try on the ring first so you can see a size perspective. And again, it's perfect because I don't exactly have long, slender fingers, not like the first ring that we had here today. But look at that, right? Covers the width of my finger. And white gold only on this one. It is beautifully set, true to size. Even though visually it's a pretty large stone, it's not going to turn, it's not going to twist, and that is all thanks to the fancy cut diamonds, one on either side, right? So it curves outwards, so it's going to stay anchored. And even then, right, I have to like reach up to kind of bump the diamonds. I don't have to, it's not like it's poking into my fingers, right? It is elevated. So call me on this. It's not $29.99. White gold only on this one. A beautiful kunzite ring, perfectly everyday wearable. And the color, once again, is just perfection. This is now going to be $23.99 for the very first caller, or for our requester, for Carrie, who requested this, $23.99. Take an extra 10% off at checkout. This is unreal, and this is for one caller and one caller only. That is once again what it looks like from the side once it's up close. And you can see where, again, the diamonds are going to be elevated pretty much halfway through your center stone there. So it's not going to be poking into your fingers, okay? It's comfortable to wear, true to size on this one, and that's what it looks like from the back. So it's a very special piece, and let me know if you have any requests yourself as well. We'll be able to check in the back to see if there is anything that you have been thinking about, as right now is the perfect time, right? Holiday seasons are coming up, and of course, treat yourself. If you want to get ready and get ahead for, you know, the perfect gift idea for family members and friends, right? Now is your chance. $23.99 on this one. My yellow diamond necklace for $88.88 is still here. And yes, the moment I put something up here, you are immediately taking 10% off. It's not, you know, oh, we're already so far below cost, we're just going to remove the sale for a quick second and then, you know, price it and then put it back, you know, put the banner back, right? Not the case. Everything that I put up here, and no matter how much we are losing, you are going to save. And $23.99 on this one. Let us move on. Now, I do also have a rather large Royal Zambaran garnet. Now, I actually have two options here today, but one of them is going to be in the larger size. In fact, this one right here is going to be 20 carats exactly. So bringing out some variety in terms of the Royal Zambaran sizes here. I do also have a smaller stone, however. So if you prefer the smaller stone, totally understand, right? The larger stones may not be for everyone here. But we do also have a smaller Royal Zambaran. Let me know on that one. That looks a little like this, right? Still a beautiful stone. This is 112-6118. And this is our 1076 oval center stone dressed up with those princess cut white diamonds. White, yellow, or rose gold on this one. This is just a beautiful stone, right? The cutting is perfect. You can see the colors shifting throughout this stone here, from the purples to the pinks to the reds. And let me get this cleaned up a little bit better here. And not only that, but it's not only your round white diamonds. There are no round white diamonds in this piece. It is just princess cuts. 3 on either side, perfectly matched, perfectly set. And $69.99 was where it started. This is a piece that I want someone to have. Royal Zambaran in this size is near impossible to get today. And this goes for a lot of the stones, where once we get into the larger sizes, the price skyrockets upwards, right? It makes sense. But, you know, we still want you to be able to get these larger stones, to be able to get them and wear them every single day, and knowing that you did not overpay, right? This is a piece that is not even going to be $39.99. This is a ring that I think would look pretty nice in the yellow gold, right? You can change the gold color if you want. It doesn't matter if those are princess cut diamonds. We will just remake it, transfer over all of the stones, and then there will be your new ring, right? But look at this stone, the clarity it has, the color shifting that it does. This is a piece that you really just want to wear and just take it out and about just to see, right, how the color shifts. It's not going to be a color change stone, but let's say you take it outside, right? It might look like a brighter pink, right? Almost like a hot pink. You might take it inside, maybe under a rather incandescent lighting, and then it might look a little bit more red, right? So it's going to shift here and there, right, when you have your three very similar colors. It's a very special stone. This is what it looks like on the hand too. And it's always going to be true, the fact that I can find smaller stones for you. I can find smaller stones, no problem. I can even find you a perfectly matched pair. But to find a single individual stone in this size, just simply not possible. Here it is possible. We don't have a lot of these larger sizes. In fact, I have this one and I have a 20 karat stone, and that's it. If you want to request something, we can do our best to look. But look at that, right? Just looking directly into the light, look at how bright of a hot pink bordering into the reds that is, right? Does that not look like a Mahenge pink spinel just sitting inside of your stone? This is what the color shift garnet is all about. That's what it looks like from the side. So large, bright, warm flashes. Questions? Sounds good, the ring? Sounds good here. And that is, once again, what it looks like on the hand from the front. And again, such a beautiful piece. It's not $39.99. We are going to bring it back up close here and take another look at it here and discount it one more time and make it $2,999. If you want to see my larger 20 karat stone, I have it. I flashed it. But it is now here, the smaller one. I know smaller, but smaller by like half, right? Our 1076 center stone. An absolutely stunning piece, a larger stone at that, and look at what it looks like from the back, right? All of your different flashes coming through. Such a clean stone, right? The back is wide open so you can see through your stone just to see, are there any imperfections, right? Are there any inclusions? Are there any dark dots, right? Are there any, you know, different colors, color zoning, this and that, right? Absolutely not. So such a beautiful stone for only $29.99 with some princess cut diamonds, which princess cut diamonds are not round white diamonds. So this one is here. Let me know and call me on my kunzai pendant. Call me on my designer ring on a hand ring. And call me on anything that is still here. If anyone would like a heart-shaped blue wing black tanzanite in a necklace, our 39 karat stone, it is here today. My Royals and Barn is still hanging out for the time being. Now next up I have something a little bit special. The last couple of days I have been bringing to you guys a lot more of the larger aquamarines, and maybe that's not for everyone. Totally get it. So today I am bringing out smaller stones in a pair of earrings. Call me on my Royals and Barn. But now that I think about it, I'm just thinking as a potential color combination, right? I think Royals and Barns and aquamarines would look fantastic together, right? Even if these earrings were on the sides of this ring, that is something I have to think about now. You know, if this piece doesn't sell, I'll just take the center stone because I know what I'm going to rework it as. But look at that, right? Such an interesting color combination where you have your warmer colors and the cooler colors. Colors that, you know, are not exactly the same, but put next to each other, it is a very comfortable look. So aqua studs are coming up next. I have something to think about, right? With the Royals and Barn and aquamarines, maybe there is a color combo to be made there. But next up we have our aqua studs. Call me on this one right here. And next up is 1125288, and it looks a little something like this. Aquamarine in a pair of studs, perfectly matched stones that look like that. White, yellow, or the rose gold, 70 points total weight in your aquas. This is perfect for the second piercing. This is perfect for the primary piercing. This is perfect however you want to wear it with the pear shape pointing up or down, right? The post on these is going to be directly in the center, a little bit more towards the point of the pear shape there, but I think, you know, it's still wearable if you want to wear it point down, right? Kind of gives it sort of like a leaf-like look. But here, where you have it like this, it kind of gives it like a rosebud look. So, you know, a very simple design, but still so elegant and so everyday wearable. If you just want to put them in your ear and just do not care in which direction they're pointing, that's perfectly fine too. This is supposed to be a $19.99 pair of earrings, and I do have a very limited few to go around. So aqua lovers, if this is your birthstone, If this is someone you love, birthstone, now is your chance to pick up a pair because it is not even going to be $999. I don't have enough to go around for everyone. I only have a couple of pairs that can be made. So here we go, white, yellow, or the rose gold. A beautiful design with the marquise cut white diamonds, right? 32 points total weight there. With your perfectly matched pear shapes. Aquas, if the aquas were colorless, then it would be really easy to match, right? But once you get into the more saturated territory, suddenly it's like, oh, so there's something that you have to consider. You have to consider the color of the stone, right? The saturation, and also the fact that are there any unwanted secondary colors? Here, absolutely not. Perfectly matched, 70 points total weight. This is what it looks like against the hand here. So this is what you would probably wear it like in the ear. But look at that, right? Still a substantial size, still a size that you can see even against my hand, right? It does not just disappear. This is a piece that you can also wear every single day. If you are, if you were once a hater of aquamarine, I would encourage you to try out TVON's aquamarine. It is going to change your world. This is not even going to be $799, and yes, no matter how low we are going, we are still going to give you that 10% off. Let's bring it back up close here, and I will also show you what it looks like against my ear here. So look at that, right? Aquas in my ear, does not matter your hairstyle, your hair color, your haircut, right? It looks great. It is still a sizable piece, and you can wear it over here or even over here. It's not going to be $799, and I'm quite liking it with my hair right now, actually, so I may have to consider one for myself. But look at that piece and how saturated those aquas are. Let's bring it back up close here and take another look, and we are going to make them $777 to the very first couple of callers. And you can take a couple pairs yourself if you want. If you want to take one in the white, one in the yellow, you can. They are all going to be perfectly matched at only $777. Let's give it 60 seconds, and we are going to move right along here. I have a blue wing block tanzanite. I have one of my private collection Mozambique rubies here. Had a selection. I had a trio last week. I think they're all still here. Beautiful stones, but now I have a piece that is also going to be a carat 05, and it is from the private collection, and it has a very fancy designer mounting. So if you want to see that, let me know. Anything you want to see, call me. My heart-shaped yellow diamond, my 302, is here for $17,999 on a 10% off sale show. And my rubellite. Yes, the largest rubellite I have in a ring is here today as well. Paraiba is coming up. Aquamarines are going, guys. We have a white gold and a yellow gold going out as we speak. Again, I do not have, 100 of these. I don't have even 10 of these. So you really have to call me on this. A great gifting idea. Take as many as you want, of course, depending on how much is left. And we are going to move on here to our very first blue wing block tanzanite of the day here. Requests are welcome, of course. If you have anything you've been thinking about, you're like, I'll just save up a little bit here and there to finally get that piece. Today is where we help you save 10% off. No one else does 10% off, right? Everyone else, maybe $50 off, maybe $100 off, right? This is where we make a difference, truly a difference in the discounting. So call me on these. Again, very limited, couple of pairs to go around. And next up we have a emerald cut blue wing block tanzanite in a bridge mounting. No, it is not my ring that was $77.77, which I think is still here. So if you want to see that, let me know. But call me on my aqua studs. Those will sell out here. And next up we have a beautiful blue wing block tanzanite. This is 1124166. If you want to see any of my larger stones, I got larger. I got larger in rings and pendants and earrings, right? This right here is our 739 Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite. A carat 56 in your VS white diamonds in the bridge. Change the gold color if you want. This is top tier. This is our $12,999 ring. And it belongs in a museum. It truly does. But are we going to give it to the museum? No. I want to give it to one of you guys. This ring right here is on a sale show. This is Tanzanite. This is what it's all about, right? This is TVON exclusive. A stone that no one else has, no one else can get their hands on, only you, right? Only you guys have the opportunity to call me right now to get this piece. I don't care what everyone else is calling their Tanzanites. Is it going to be the best? Is it even going to be museum reserve? No, right? I don't care how many, fancy words they put in front of it, right? Like super deep, dark blue, whatever, right? Vibrance, I don't care. It's not going to be Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite. It's not going to be museum reserve. Here is your one and only chance to get the perfect emerald cut and the perfect mounting everyday wearable. And this is what it looks like on the hand as well here, right? A perfect size to wear. It is not overwhelming at all. If you want overwhelming, I got it, right? My other emerald cut also in the bridge, right? That ring, I believe, is still here. If you want to see it, let me know. But this ring right here is not even going to be $39.99. Today, it must go. It has to go, and it will go, right? From that $13,000 all the way down to $39.99, that is a crazy discount already, but I am not yet done. Look at it from the side. Through the bottom of the stone, you can see red flashes. This does not happen with your average Tanzanite. This happens with museum reserve Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite, right? When have we seen a red flash as prominent as this from such a huge distance away? Here. Today is the day that we saw that. So let's go. It's not $39.99. Let me know who's going to grab this one. It will go, and it has to go here. And don't worry, guys. I'm not going to attempt any more auctions. If you would like this ring right here, right now, we are going to make it $34.99 to the very first caller on this one, our one and only museum reserve in the emerald cut in the ring here today. I have pendants. I have huge pendants, but do I have a ring that is like this, that is sizable like this, that is still wearable every single day? Absolutely not. So the only time that you can see something like this, where it's in this size, wearable, is if you call me and request it. This is the only ring that I have here today. This is for one caller and one caller only. Through the sides, you can see your diamonds going through it. This is just such a beautiful piece. Red flashes, of course, you saw it from the sides there. And this is, again, true to size here, $34.99. Let us also give it 60 seconds and find out who is going to take this one. Tracy says, I love the Tansies in the bridge mountings. I have a few in this setting. That's how popular it is. This is not a one and done sort of thing. This is a keep on collecting until we run out sort of thing, especially for the museum reserves. You must at least have one in your collection. Right? I don't care if it's a ring, if it's a pair of earrings, or if it's a pendant. You have to have at least one museum reserve. Call me on this one, $34.99. Aquamarine studs are still going out the door. Looks like we may be coming down to the last couple of pairs here. And my Royals and Baron is still here in the ring. Call me on that one. My 8888 yellow diamond necklace. My 8888 yellow diamond necklace that has a 223 pear-shaped yellow diamond that is a VS quality with a $1,000 chain is still here. So don't know how, but it is. Again, if there's anything you want to see from the last couple of days, just call me and request it. My emerald bangle is still here. I'm going to keep yelling and screaming about that piece until it goes. I had a Paraíba bangle yesterday with a beautiful single stone. I have black opal here today. I have cat's eye phenomena in the tourmalines. What else do I have here? Private collection mandarin garnet in the pear shape in the ring. I have a color change sphene in a ring today too. And Tracy says, sure, one is great, but I think everyone should have many. Absolutely, Tracy, I agree with you. Everyone should have many blue wing black tanzanites, museum reserves, even the same stone in the same style, right? If you love it, you just got to keep on collecting it. That is the right way to think about it. And let me know on this one. We are going to go into the the high end here for a second, because I do have a Paraíba, and it's been a while since we've seen a stone like this, right? Had a 4 carat pluser not too long ago, but today I am going to bring you a 3 carat 10. We are going to discount it. We are going to bring it down. Let me know on my tanzanite here. And next up we have my Paraíba. This is 112-2395, and this is my 3 carat 10. There have been a couple of pieces at this point that I just absolutely love the value, but there is something about this one. The fact that it is over 3 carats, the fact that it has a carat 28 in just the diamonds, the fact that it is as neon as it is, the fact that it is as clean as it is, there is something about this piece that I believe from the bottom of my heart that it is going to go today. This was supposed to be our $49,999 piece, right? $50,000 in a Paraíba. It is a 3 carat stone. This is the new reality for Paraíbas. This is what has happened with the price change. This is now a piece that someone out there could be offering the exact same piece for that price. But I want you to have the opportunity still to be able to collect Paraíbas, not just get one and be done with it, to come back and keep on collecting the smaller stones, the medium-sized stones, the larger stones, right? Here's where we are going to take our 3 carat 10 and bring it all the way down. And on top of that, 10% off, right? 10% off is not $50 off. It's not even $100 off, right? 10% off of this piece is going to be a mega super savings. So what we are going to do on this one is not even going to be $24,999. And yes, I am going to go around here and just kind of block the light as well as I can so you can see into your stone and see how bright and clean it is, how you can see your diamonds going through your stone, right? This is a stone that you can look into, that you can dive into quite literally. And speaking of, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more here so you can see into your stone a little bit better, so you can see the quality, the clarity of your stone here, right? Where are the inclusions? Paraíbas are known for their inclusions, and here we are super up close, and we are looking at just a clean stone, right? This is the best. This is a large stone. This has got its neon color to it, and looks like we may have another kunzite for Carrie again. So Carrie sounds good. We have another Asher cut kunzite in the ring here for Carrie coming up after this one. So we got to get to this one, right? Got to price it. Got to get it out of here. This is not even going to be. Wait, but before that, let me first try it on here so you can just see what I mean by it's got all of the bases covered here, where it's got the size, obviously. It's got the clarity. You can see it from here. You can see the diamonds from here. And it's got that neon color. This does not look like aquamarine. This does not look like some, light colored stone. This is intensity in your 310 private collection Paraíba. This is something that not everyone has the chance to get their hands on. Only you. Only because you were lucky enough to know of TVON, that you've shopped with us, that you've watched for a very long time. You know what has happened with Paraíbas. And yet we are still here to help you to get these larger stones at the absolute best value. And let's bring it back up close. It is going to be true to size on this one. It does taper nicely here, so that is what it looks like from the side, right? Where are the inclusions? I am looking for the inclusions. I cannot see anything, right? And it's going to be very risky if you put a highly included stone, a hazy stone, in the bridge mounting, because then, right, it's not going to look nice. You're not going to be able to see the sparkle of the diamonds, right? This right here is perfection, and we are going to make it $19,999 for my 3-carat 10 Paraiba. This is not a 1 carat, this is not a 2 carat, this is not a 3 carat, this is a 3-carat 10 for only $19,999 on this one. Take an additional 10% off at checkout. Carrie, I have another kunzite coming up next for you. Call me on this one. Really seriously think about it, guys, because this is a piece that I do not want to leave here. I want this to go. And hi, Rebecca. Rebecca, we will check on that one for you. We have a question for 1126530. So if you can check on that one for Rebecca, that would be fantastic. And next up, we have yet another kunzite ring for Carrie here. Call me on this one, guys. This is just next level. If you are a Paraiba Paraiba collector, this is your call. This is now your chance to call me right now and pick up the best in a large size at the absolute best price. And don't forget, a carat 28 of diamonds is not a teeny tiny little carat weight. So here we go, moving right on next to the kunzite ring here for Carrie. Wow, wow, wow. This is 1125561. This is our 1807 Asher cut center stone. Now in this one, unlike the other mountings that we've seen today, it does have your round, brilliant cut white diamonds. This does have 6 individual stones, 3 on either side. Now this one, if you want, we can change the gold color. Just give us some time. We will remake it. We'll transfer over all of the stones here. But I love it in the white gold. I would really just keep it as it is. And still, it's got those deep purple colors. It's got those, you know, blue flashes that I do not have to point out. As the ring is just sitting up here by itself, just spinning away, you can see those blue flashes starting to come through. And this was supposed to be our $79.99 kunzite in a ring. Sizable diamonds. You can count them from a distance away. You can count them up close. You can count them, you know, on the hand. You can count them, you know, across the room. 78 points in diamonds is important. It's about, you know, 13 points each, right? So it's a really important piece, and it's $79.99. I wish I could charge $80,000 for this, but, you know, that's probably like a museum price, right? So from $79.99, we are going to bring it all the way down to $29.99. And even then, we are not done, guys. This is your value. This is your time to grab a piece of a lifetime. One less 9 on this one, Tony. I know, I wish, right? But it was $8,000. Now it's not even going to be $29.99. Call me on this one. Here by request, we are now going to make it $2,499 on another kunzite ring here, brought out by request for Carrie. And this is what it looks like on the hand here. Same exact thing, right? It covers the width of my hand, or of my finger. And look at how bright that stone is. From this side, you can see, once again, the diamonds are going to be elevated. So they're not going to bump into, you know, your pinky and your middle finger, right? It's going to be comfortable. It's $24.99. Still take an extra 10% off. And look at that. Get it? It's true to size. It will stay anchored, all thanks to the dispersion of your white diamonds here, and because of, you know, how it kind of just protrudes outwards. So kind of has a nice little curve yet again, where it will stay put, it will stay anchored. Get it in your size, and it will not turn, it will not twist, it will not do backflips, right? $24.99 on this one. I only have one. Carrie, please call me. I do not want you to miss out on this one. And let's bring it back up close here for another call here, or another quick look here. And it may already be gone, so congrats on this. And let me just show you what it looks like from the back as well there. So congrats on this one. And let us just quickly revisit our Paraiba here, because this, again, this absolutely has to go. This is our 310 Paraiba for only $19,999. This is important. This is exquisite. I think my tanzanite might still be here. So in case you missed it, we had a museum reserve emerald cut blue wing block tanzanite. Getting those out here early because they will go. And the tanzanite look like this. This ring right here, $34.99. Again, I'm not sure if it's still available, and if you already got it, forgive me, but This is just something that I have to keep on showing until I am 100% certain that it is gone. So tanzanite is $34.99. The Paraiba, $19,999 on this one. My yellow diamond necklace for $88.88. Aquamarine studs for $777. We had a fawn diamond for $39.99. I think my kunzai pendant for $19.99 is still here. And so much more pieces still to come. If you thought I was joking about the largest blue star sapphire, I was not. It is GI certified. It is a 1979 center stone. It's in the platinum. It looks like this. This is my largest ever blue star sapphire here today at a brand new low, at a brand new discount, and it is also going to be on our 10% off sale show. So really important chance for someone to grab quite literally museum-worthy pieces, starting with the Paraiba, starting with the Museum Reserve Blue Ink Block D Tanzanite, starting with the Blue Star Sapphire. So call me on these pieces, guys. And let me also flash the heart-shaped yellow diamond, my 302, in case anyone is thinking about it. This was brought down, and you know, it's on the screen now, so we have to take 10% off of it. But this was brought down from $20,000 all the way down to $17,999 on this one, my heart shape, my 302. You gotta call me on this one. It is here, as is only for the yellow diamond. You can change the gold color on the Paraiba if you want, but these pieces absolutely must go. This is truly where you are saving, right? You are not just saving $50. You're not just saving $100. You're not even saving just $1,000, right? You are saving so much on some of these pieces. You really have to call me and let me know which one is your favorite and which one has to go here today. Now I do also have a brand new Windsor Sapphire necklace. Really interesting piece. I have a pair of color change Sphene studs. Had a pair yesterday, the radiant cuts. They are still here. So if you prefer the rounds, I have a pair of rounds here today. And everyone is just drooling over the Paraiba. I totally understand, right? When it has such a gorgeous color, right? I mean, the size is there. It's neon. Everything about it is perfect. So call me on this one. It has to go. And my Royals and Barn is still hanging out too, which is kind of surprising. But, you know, part of me hopes that it will stay so that I can, you know, take it apart and use it as part of my other, you know, color combo piece. And we have color change Sphenes coming up next. My blue-green Paraiba might still be here too. I have Mahenge Pink Spinel. I have a really fun designer diamond piece. So let me actually go and grab this really fun designer diamond piece. It is a designer style that at this point we are all pretty familiar with, right? They work with diamonds that are VS, if not better. And they work with the baguette cut stones. This is a ring that is, it's large, yes, but I've been wearing it all morning. It is surprisingly incredibly comfortable. It is also surprisingly true to size, considering its size. And this is going to be coming up next. It's in triple gold color, so it's white, yellow, and the rose gold, all in one ring. And it is just absolutely stunning. So call me on my Paraiba. This is an absolute steal in today's day and age of Paraiba prices. And next up, we are going to bring forth 1125029, and it looks like that. This is your triple band, triple gold color, triple diamond ring stacked on top of each other. It is true to size, unbelievable, I know. It's got your baguettes and round white diamonds. Every single stone here is top quality. Baguette white diamonds, if they were included, you would be able to see the inclusion from a mile away. This is as is only in the 18K white, yellow, and rose gold. True to size, so I'll give you the entire tour here. So you have your gold color stacked, white gold at the very top, yellow gold in the center, and rose gold at the very bottom there. And it looks very similar to our 2-carat ring from yesterday, does it not? Our 2-carat 5-band ring that we had just yesterday, but here instead you are going to go a little bit crazy on the design. I absolutely love it. It's kind of like a highway style mixed with, you know, the fancy baguette cuts, right? It's got a lot going on here. And that's what it looks like from the back. So as you can see, it all kind of just comes together in one solid 18K rose gold chunk. It does taper nicely, so it is true to size. I know it doesn't look like it is, but it is. I've been wearing it all morning, and I did not expect it to be true to size, but it absolutely is. And we can still do whatever size you need, whatever size you want. This all diamonds ring is going to be a carat 35 total weight. I don't have a breakdown, but that's perfectly fine because then if we did have a breakdown, then we can see how many baguette cut white diamonds are in this piece and how we should have probably adjusted our pricing accordingly, right? But not here. It is too late. This is our $79.99 ring. And I am so excited for you to see it on the hand because this is just, it is wearable and it is surprisingly comfortable. I would actually wear this on my index. And I will, of course, borrow it right now, put it on my index, and show you what it looks like. That does not look like a carat 35 of diamonds. That looks like at least 2 carats of diamonds, does it not? This is just something special. The way the light dances and bounces off of your baguette diamonds just makes it look so incredibly smooth, right? It looks like it's one single solitaire stone in the center of your square cushion cut shape. And if it were, then this ring would be, you know, $79.99 plus another 9 at the end, but it's not. It's everyday wearable still. Has to stay like it is in the gold color. The diamonds are top tier, right? Look at all of that. The workmanship is immaculate. It is true to size on this one. I would really just wear it here. It is so incredibly comfortable. But if not, let me move it over to my ring finger so you can also see what it looks like over here, right? Still a wearable look. It does not scratch at all. It is so comfortable. I know it's hard to believe. You look at it and you're like, that is a really large ring. I would not feel comfortable wearing that. I had the exact same thought, and look at that, right? No problems there. It is just comfortable. This is diamonds. This is gold. This is 18K in our ring. And it's not even going to be $29.99 here today. Again, this required a lot of gold to make. You saw it from the back. You see it on the hand, right? This is a wide style ring, and it's not even $29.99. True to size, it's lower on the hand. It is not high off the hand at all. A true bypass style plus a little designer touch. Absolutely love this piece. I, never would have expected it, but the moment I put it on my hand, the moment I was like, oh, my opinion on this piece has absolutely changed. I have to share it with everyone. And here it is, not even $29.99. We are also discounting our diamond pieces, such as this one, and that is once again what it looks like from the back, where you do have sort of an under gallery behind every single section of your diamonds. So it's not going to be uncomfortable again. And aside from there, you just have a little bit of a hole behind your diamonds to let in the light so that it's also easy to clean, right? Because I guarantee you will be wearing this every single day. Look at how rich that gold color is. Even the rose gold. It doesn't look weird. It doesn't look strange. It looks like rose gold, especially from the front, right? This is a beautiful triple stacked ring, and we are going to make it $26.99 for today and take off an additional 10% off at checkout on this one. I am absolutely in love with this ring. $26.99 on this one. Call me if you would like to grab it. And we also have my Paraiba is still available. My 3 10 is still here. And hello everyone. My name is Joyce. Welcome to TVON. Happy Saturday. My Paraiba is still here. A Paraiba that you can see from across the room. So you really have to call me on this one. I just can't believe how clean it is, the clarity, the size. I mean, the size is just proven to you right now, right? I'm standing how far away from the camera, and you can still see that Paraiba. This is something special. This is something you have to seriously consider here. Call me on this one. 10% off additional off of that $19,999. So let me know on that one. And we still have 2 more hours of so many pieces to get to. And again, I am filling in for Lauren, so she's feeling a little bit sick, but hopefully she'll be back on her feet soon, and then she'll be back with us. So I will be here in the meantime. And designer diamond rings still available, $26.99, my Paraiba, that I will be recapping for quite a few times until it goes. And of course, larger stones here, my heart-shaped yellow diamond, my largest star blue sapphire, GIA certified, is here as well. So a lot of these pieces, you are saving so much just because of our 10% off sale. Let me know. And if you have any requests, please call me. Let us take one more look at our designer ring right here. And we are going to go back to the wheel and take another look. And I'm gonna put my glasses on again so that I can actually see. There we go. Questions? No questions? Of course. Of course. So let's actually bring back the Museum Reserve Blue Wing Black Tanzanite for another quick look here. And we do have some questions on this one. Yeah, of course. Now I'll measure it. I just don't want to leave them with an empty wheel. So this is our Blue Wing Black Tanzanite. I think it's still here. This is our 739-112-4166, and this one is $34.99. As for the ring we just had, it is 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. It is just something special and everyday wearable. You want to take it? Please take it. I love this ring, and I'm sure they will love it too. Call me on my Tanzanite. I think my Tanzanite is still here. Again, I don't have any other rings. I only have pendants. I have my huge jumbo-sized heart shape, and I have a decently sized round too. So call me on my Tanzanite. My ring is verifying here. And if anyone would like DBT-wise, I do have my 1 carat dangling diamonds by the yard that I mentioned yesterday, but did not show. So I do have that. You know what? Might as well show it now, right? Show it now. We have our Tanzanite here. We have diamonds by the yard coming up. We're just going to be bringing out some diamond pieces every single day. So even though you already have them, right, you might consider it as a perfect gift idea, especially since you are getting the additional 10% off that you are saving on these pieces. So we do have DBT-wise coming up next. Call me on my Tanzanite. And next up, let us actually start with this on the hand here. This is going to be 1115147, and this is our dangling diamonds by the yard here. So it's different from our typical diamonds by the yard in the sense that these diamonds are actually going to be set below the chain, outside of the chain. So it's not going to be set in line with the chain here. This is our 1 carat exactly. That is what the white gold looks like, and I have the yellow gold right over here. You can also get it in the rose gold if you want, but this is our $29.99 piece. Wildly popular. You can stack it with any version of the diamonds by the yard, and not only the diamonds by the yard, if you have a DBTY style with a colored gemstone, you can stack it together. If you wanted to just wear them all together, how wonderful would that look, right? If you had the pink diamonds, if you had the yellow diamonds, the Mahenge pink spinel, the Russian demontoid version, right? Stack them all together, wear it with the diamonds, right? Here is yet another version. Larger stones on this. It's not even going to be $19.99. Again, diamond pieces should not be here. We are already pricing them below cost, and these do require a lot of gold to create, right? From the bezel around your diamonds to the chains themselves. This is also going to be adjustable lobster claw clasp, 16, 17, 18 inches. You do not have to pick your length, right? They are all built into one individual piece. So for all of our newer watchers, newer callers, you do not have to choose if you want the 16 or the 17 or the 18. They are all built in for you right here. Lobster claw clasp on this one, and we are going to make it $999, your choice of. And if you want it one in each gold color, we can do it. I just don't have the rose gold here to show, but can you see how sizable those diamonds are, especially when you add an extra bezel frame around each individual stone, right? So $9.99 each on these, 10% off additional at checkout per item, not for the entire order, per item, and $999 for a carat exactly in diamonds. This is something special, this is something giftable, and this is what it looks like against the neckline as well here. So there you have it, right, where it just dangles right below the chain there. Kind of reminds me of Christmas, right, like Christmas decorations, but $999 each. White, yellow, or rose gold. White gold and yellow gold are the most popular, but you can still come back for the rose gold if you are missing that last gold color there. Let's bring it back to the hand there and see which one is going to go first, which gold color is going to be the most popular here. And call me on this one. If you want to see any of our other DBTYs, we can always check to see if they're available to bring them out to you. But this right here is just something special, and the wheel ate the white gold version. But it's still available. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, completely up to you. Call me on my tanzanite. My tanzanite is still here for $34.99. And let's actually bring it up close, and so that we can see what they look like up close and personal. So as you can see there, right, you are looking at it through the back. But does it look like you're looking at it through the back? Absolutely not, because the back is open. The back gives it enough space so that you can see through and into your diamonds, where you can see and clean and let the light through, especially when you're wearing it. And I'm gonna flip it around here so you can see what it looks like from the front there. So again, back or front, if it flips, it flips. It will look exactly the same. But look at how much gold is wrapped around each individual diamond, right? Even as I lay it flat, you can see the width of that gold, how it's, you know, it's a very round shape, right? So it's not flat, it's got curves to it. It is going to require a lot of gold, and especially for a chain that by itself in today's day and age is at least a couple $100s. But when you have an additional 1 carat exactly of VS diamonds, this should not be $9.99, but it is, and it's going to be $9.99 with an additional 10% off at checkout. Call me on this one. Let's bring it back to the hand here so we can see what the yellow gold looks like there. My tanzanite is still here. My Paraiba is still available as well. And next up, let's go to our private collection Mandarin garnet. Again, moving along quickly, but you can still get these. And we are going to find out here who is going to grab what color and how many. And let's bring it up close now so that we can see my private collection Mandarin garnet. This is 1126483, and that is absolutely perfection, right? This is perfection in a Mandarin garnet. This is clean. This is a bright orange. This is straight out of the private collection. I'm going to zoom in just a hair here so that you can see what it looks like up close and personal. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit too much so that you can see into the stone to see where are your inclusions, because I cannot see anything. And look at how far up close we are, right? This is basically looking at it through a loop. We are going to take a moment here and just very carefully go through the entire stone just to see, are there any imperfections, right? Is there anything that I can be super picky about with this stone? I am not seeing a single thing. This is our 272 pear-shaped private collection Mandarin garnet with an additional 86 points in the VS white diamonds. It is currently two-tone gold, looks like, actually, white and yellow gold, so it does have to stay like it is. Look at how perfect this stone is. Look at how perfect the color is. If anyone else had Mandarin garnets, they would not dare to zoom in this close. I am not afraid of this stone. I know how perfect it is, and I'm just showing it off to you guys right here, right now. If you want to get one of our private collection Mandarin garnets, you can. This is not even going to be $59.99. Truly, this is the ideal color in Mandarin garnet. If you were to look online right now, you'll see a lot of stones that look like this in color, but the clarity may look a little worse, right? And again, photos online, they can freely edit, Photoshop, clean out the inclusions, right? But this right here, I cannot clean out any inclusions. There are no inclusions to clean out in the first place. This is not going to be $59.99. Stays as is for the gold color in this one. And look at that, right? Even from the side, look at how pure that orange color is from the other side as we just move it. You can see some of the deeper red flashes, the yellow flashes too, right? This is just such a perfect stone. We have our wonder rings coming out next for Judy. Great request there. And I'm going to zoom back just a hair here so you can see the entire piece in all of its glory. This is what private collection is all about. This is not your average mandarin garnet. If you wanted to see a simple mandarin garnet, right, I can bring something out. I had a pendant yesterday that, you know, is still a beautiful piece, but does it look like this? Absolutely not. This looks unreal. This does not even look like mandarin garnet sometimes, because it's like, you know, where's the inclusions? Where are the, you know, where's this, where's that, right? This is a perfectly clean stone. You saw it for yourself. And if you want a super up close, you know, very HD look, I would encourage you to go online on our website, on our Facebook, to watch it from there, because there's where you can really quite literally see every single detail in the stone, in the ring, in the piece, right? This is not even going to be $29.99. I really want someone to have this. I want someone to own this. I want someone to have something from our private collection mandarin garnet. This is a stone that is now on my list, my very own list, that, you know, I have to have at least one. I've seen how beautiful they are in person, and now is your chance to get one for yourself. This is what it looks like on the hand here. If you wanted to stack it with any other ring, you can, right? Look at it from here. Such a beautiful way to do it. It's kind of giving a bridge style mounting, right? Look at that on the hand. That is just stunning. It looks like we took the sun and just put it into the stone, does it not, right? That orange color, it's a perfect 50-50 split of the reds and of the yellows. It's not too red, it's not too yellow. If it were too yellow, it'd start to look like citrine, right? This does not look like citrine. This is mandarin garnet. This is unreal. And this is now going to be $24.99 to the one and only collector out there to call me and finally grab for yourself here, white and yellow gold, only on this one. Look at it from the side, right? This is a clean stone, 100% clean. And look at what it can do, right? This is the power of the private collection. I would love for you to try out this stone. If you've seen how they look like and you're, you know, intrigued, like I have been, please just call me and really just try it out. $24.99 on this one. I am in love with this piece. I am in love with this stone, and I don't feel like pear shapes that much, but something about this piece, about this stone, I just absolutely cannot look away. And I have to look away for a second here, and I'll put it back up close so we can all see what it looks like one more time here. Again, true to size on this one. A take on the bridge mounting, where instead of diamonds going through it, you have gold, a solid gold band going through it. And that's what it looks like from the back. So again, a clean stone. Again, you saw it up close, right? This is clean. There is no doubt about that. And if you see an inclusion somehow, somewhere, please let me know. But this is clean. This is mandarin garnet. This is private collection. And this is $24.99. Up next, we have our wonder rings. One of my favorites is here. So we have two options. I believe it was for Judy or Judith. I don't remember. But we do have wonder rings here available for a couple of callers. So love that. We have a variety of styles here. I have a double row and I have a single row here. Now I will say the single row is my favorite because it does have larger stones, but I will start with the larger one here. So the larger is going to have a double halo, but it does have smaller stones. Call me on this one. This one absolutely has to go here. And next up we have 1110521, and it looks a little something like this. This is my wonder ring. This is a popular style. You can wear it, stack it however you want. Come back for another gold color if you would want to. And this is our 53-point double row wonder ring with these smaller stones, but still such a presence on the hand. And you also have a smaller version here with a single row, but can you see the diamond size difference? So me personally, I do like this one a little bit more. I do prefer some larger diamonds, but if you would like a double row with a overall larger size, I would go with this one. This right here is supposed to be $19.99 here by request. Thank you so much for the request. White, yellow, or the rose gold available for you, and it's not even going to be $999 on this one. And we are going to find out who is going to grab what gold color in this piece. Because wonder ring, popular style, right? We're not going to bump up the price just because it sells well, right? We want everyone in the world to be able to call in and grab this piece. It's not even going to be $888 on this one either. Again, Wonder Rings are here. DBTY still going out the door. Now is your chance to grab VS Diamonds in a double row band ring in the Wonder style ring. And this is now going to be $777 to the very first callers who would like to grab this. Again, VS Diamonds, a lot of gold required, true to size still. Look at it from the back. Taking two? Sounds good. You can wear them together too. I would actually maybe get two and wear them around other rings, right? Very much inspired by the mandarin garnet we just had. But look at that, right? Mirror finished gold on the inside, smooth to the touch, so incredibly comfortable. And this is what it looks like on the hand here, right? I would have to go out of my way to even look for a scratchy spot on this piece, right? Even just running my hand across the ring like this, I can still feel some texturing, yes, but because of the way the diamonds are set, it's not going to catch. Again, the colder weather is here. We're going to be wearing our sweaters, our knit, and the last thing I would want to happen to you is for your ring to catch on, to snag on your sweater and then ruin it, right? It's not going to happen here. It's not going to happen with the next version that I have coming up here. $777 each, still taking 10% off of everything on each individual item. White, yellow, or rose gold, completely up to you. Let me know. We're going to bring it back up close, and I will also bring forth the smaller version here, the version that I personally like a little bit better just because of the size of the diamonds. The smaller version, I actually think that you could also wear as a potential thumb ring or even a pinky ring. So this one right here, maybe not so much because it is going to have a larger presence on the hand, but the other one I have coming up, I think you absolutely could wear as a potential pinky or even a thumb ring. So call me on this one, 777. Gonna move along, but write down those item numbers if you want to think about it. And next up we have 1110527, and it looks a little something like this. This is my favorite. I do like larger diamonds individually, but again, to each their own. I'm just glad that we have a variety of versions here. Sounds good, no problem there. My mandarin garnet is still here. So if you're still thinking about it, I think you could wear it with the Wonder Rings, right? To really just give it some more diamonds here. But this Wonder Ring is not even going to be started at the very same price of $19.99. No surprise there, right? And it's not even going to be, the last ring was $777. This we're going to do a little bit better here. And we are going to make it $699 on our 60-point single row Wonder Ring that you can wear every single day, that you can wear on the pinky, on the thumb, on whatever finger, maybe even on your toes, but I would probably not wear it on your toes, right? You want to wear it on your hand to show off. This is VS Diamonds, and same exact thing. It is smooth. It is completely smooth on the inside. It is unbelievably comfortable. If you have any one of our gold rings, right, if the back of the band is mirror finish, just touch it. That is what it's going to feel like on the inside of the ring. It is silky smooth. It is comfortable. It is true to size on this one. $699, your choice of. And this is what it looks like on my pinky because it's not my size currently, but look at how nice it looks like as a pinky ring. I'm not even going to try to put it on as a thumb ring, but it works. And let me actually try to move it over to my ring finger because I think that's my next smallest. This is my next smallest ring size here, yes.
Can you stack two of them together?
Two of the singles? I only have one up here with me, but if we can have Andy bring out two of these, and preferably in my size, at least a size 6.5 or even a 7, I can stack both together. But this right now is a size 5, so I do not wear a size 5. My pinky is a size 4, I think. So yeah, if we can bring out two size 7s, if we have them, then I can stack them together. But this right here is a beautiful ring for the pinky, whatever finger, right? Here, 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 or even over here, right? And if we have a size 7, I can always put it over here. But look at that, right? Single row of diamonds, $699 each on this one. Truly a band of all bands. And let me put it back on my pinky here because that's the only way it'll fit and it'll look nice here. So look at that, right? On the pinky, a beautiful ring to have, a beautiful ring to wear. A great gift idea too. And it's only $699. Let me know which one is going to be more popular. Might be this one, might be the other one. We will find out here. And let's bring it back up close as I see if we're able to bring out 2 more, preferably in my ring size, so that I can stack them 2 together. But if you wanted 2 stacked together in a double row, we had this one for $777. So 2 options here. We're gonna just bring them both up. So this one right here is $699, and the double row in the back is going to be $777. And I'm gonna zoom back. So we have our 2 options for today. Some more gold is required for the double row there, so that's just a heads up there. But both of these pieces, true to size, incredibly comfortable to wear. You can stack as many as you want. Do not forget about my private collection Mandarin garnet. You are going to be over the moon happy with this piece right here. Do not want to miss out on that one. $24.99 on my Mandarin garnet. Get as many Wonder Rings as you want. Get it in whatever ring size, whatever gold color. I really would encourage pinky rings and thumb rings, right? These are special pieces that you can wear every single day, and no matter how small the diamonds, as long as it's of VS quality, you are going to see it sparkle and shine. Let me know on these. DBTYs are still going out the door. My 310 Paraiba for $19,999 is still here. Looks like that. Still available. My blue wing black tanzanite, $34.99. Emerald Cut Museum Reserve, still here. And then we have our color change sphin in the earrings coming up as well. If there's anything you want to see, please let me know. We will check in the back. We will bring it out for you. My rubelite is coming up too. DBTY still available. My aquamarine earrings, my studs for $777, still here as well. And next up we have color change sphin in the earrings. Call me on these. We're gonna move along quickly here. And this is where I get excited about a pair of earrings, because this is just, you know how good they look. And now we have a perfectly matched pair in a pair of studs. This is truly for anyone who has been missing out on our color change spins, especially in the earrings. So we're gonna move along, but next up we have 1126632, and this is the first one. That is crazy, that is intense. And I'm gonna bring up, of course, a perfectly matched second stone. This is our 100% color change stud earrings with the spins. 2 carat 30 total weight in your spin center stones. This is out of the world. Can we bring another one that's not a size 5? I can't wear a size 5. Or at least I can't wear it in the sense that it looks nice, but if there's at least a size 7 or larger, I can try to stack them together. But they did bring out another ring for me, so I'll put this on, and then I'll wait for another one that's not a size 5 so that I can actually stack it together. But this is our spins, 18K yellow gold in the mountings. Post is in the direct center here. I mean, look at that, right? Barely moving the earring. And look at what it is doing. I can only imagine what these would look like in your ear. This also has 44 points in the diamonds, not only your rounds, but also 2 baguettes per earrings, 4 stones total. This is our designer style. This is yet again a really important style that we do not just, willy-nilly put whatever stone into it, right? We don't even put diamonds into this mounting. Because why? Spins are far more important. They are far more special. They are far more limited. This was supposed to be $49.99, but not today. I want someone to grab them. I have the radiant cut studs too, if you want to see them. Also color change spins. And now we do have, so we have 2 of them, and they're actually not going to be the same gold color, which is going to be perfect, because then I can show you what the yellow gold looks like, and also next to the white gold here. So I will show that to you as I also show you the color change spins against the hand here. But this, not even going to be $29.99. I'm going to borrow one right here, right now, and show you what it looks like against the hand, but also show you what 2 of them look like stacked together for the Wonder Rings here. So there we have it, right? You can see I have the yellow gold here and the white gold down there. So that is what the double Wonder Ring looks like stacked together, or the single row, but 2 of them stacked together. Question? No question? You like these spins? I absolutely love these fiends. It's not $29.99. Again, the Wonder Rings are for Jason's collar, and this fiends could be for you. Again, it's not a small stone at all. Look at how fiery and dazzling it is, even from here, even next to 2 Wonder Rings on my hand, right? And again, the post is in the direct center, 18K yellow gold only on this one. This is something special. It is not easy to get these perfectly matched pairs, so here is truly an opportunity. Perfectly matched pairs of fiends are more difficult to do than finding a 3-carat 10 Paraíba. Just take that in for a second here. We have more larger Paraíbas than we do perfectly matched pairs of color change fiends. So this is something special, 1 collar only. Let's bring it back up close here, and I will also shuffle on over and show you what it looks like against the ear. Because here's where you're going to be wearing them, and you know, even just the simple act of turning your head, or just nodding your head, or just shaking your head, right? It is going to move with you, and it is going to look just like this. This is something you do not want to miss out on. It is not $29.99. I am so excited for whoever gets this. Let's bring it back up close here, and if we have any more questions on the Wonder Ring, please let me know. But this entire pair right here, right now, is going to be $24.99 for the very first collar on this one. Again, this is something special. This is out of the world, and my tanzanite, I think, is still here, but this fiend looks like we might be thinking about it here. Let me know. My Wonder Rings are still here and going out the door as well, so call me on those. My 3-carat 10 Paraíba with a carat 28 of diamonds for $19,999 is still here as we speak. That's the one. And my tanzanite, I think my tanzanite is still here. My museum reserve for $34.99. Call me on this one. It is a beautiful 739 emerald cut in the bridge with a carat 56 of diamonds. It is still here. And next up we have a really unique pink zircon style here. It is not like the pink zircon that I had in the bangle all those days ago, but it is still going to be a really gorgeous piece in a pendant, everyday wearable. Call me on these, call me on my diamonds by the yards, call me on my Wonder Rings. They are still here, they are still going out the door. I think we have the last 2 pairs in the aquamarine studs still available for $777. And here we go, guys. Call me on my studs. We are going to move right along, and we are going to bring to you a pink zircon and a pendant. Anything you want to see, call me, let me know. My private collection Mandarin garnet is still here. That one absolutely has to go. And if you see it in person, you do not like it, send it right on back, right? And tell me why you don't like it, because that stone by itself is something that I wish that I could get. But I'm gonna put it up here as an opportunity for you guys first. And then if it's still here, then, you know, I'm gonna put it on my list. But we also have our rubellite here, our largest in a ring, a perfect stone, as well as Windsor colored, or Windsor sapphires. Windsor sapphire in a necklace is here as well. This is for anyone who has been loving our Windsor sapphires. We are slowly but surely going through them. So here's your chance to grab some necklaces. And I also have opals. I have another color change sphin in a ring if anyone wants it. I have more black opals. I have another one in a platinum ring. So if there's anything you want to see, please let me know here. And next up, we are going to go to pink zircon territory. These fiends are still here for the time being. If you want to see the radiant cuts too, I had a pair of radiant cut studs just yesterday, but these I think absolutely must go. They are in the perfect rounds. This is 112-6416, and this is our pink zircon. This looks like a really unique pink color. It is not like those pinkish, you know, borderline purple color, but this is pink zircon. Let me get it clean up here just a little bit. This is our 718 center stone. There is something about this where it kind of has a champagne-y color to it that, you know, some of it is reminding me of our imperial topazes, and some of it is reminding me of our fawn diamonds. My fawn diamond, which by the way is still here for $39.99, but this piece right here started at $49.99. Last time you saw it, it was probably $17.77. I am here to mark it down even more to give you the absolute best value on this. Take 10% off at checkout. We are going to make it $1,699 on my 718 pink zircon center stone, 8 points in diamonds. Look at all of that gold. And if you wanted to change the gold color, you absolutely can, but look at how unique that color is, right? I mean, there is truly something about it that really just makes it different from every other stone. I am seeing some paparazzi colors in this piece. This is just such a unique pendant. This is what it looks like against the hand as well. So not a small size at all. And even here, you can see all of your different colorful flashes, from the champagne colors to your paparazzi colors to colors that remind me of imperial topaz, but all in one singular pink zircon for $16.99. That is what it looks like against the neckline as well. So it is a lot of gold, a nice little touch of 8 points in diamonds, $16.99 on this one. Call me if you like to grab it. And let's bring it back up close here for yet another look. And we will find out who is going to get this one here today. Again, such a special stone. Even from the back, you can see what I'm talking about with all of those different colors. Just showing off does not matter if it's the back of the stone or the front of the stone, right? It is just something perfect. And $16.99 on this one. Question? The pendant? Mandarin garnet pendant? Did I have one? Oh, I had it yesterday in the rose gold. I think we can go ahead and bring it out here, the Mandarin garnet pendant from yesterday. And this one is here for the time being, $16.99 on this one. And we have a Congo tourmaline for Kelly. Kelly, this is our Congo tourmaline. And let me know on this one. It may be gone. And next up we have 1124612, and it looks like this. One of my absolute favorites in the Congo tourmalines is when you have that separation of color. I know a lot of these gemstones, yes. Yes, I have color change sphenes radiant cut from yesterday too. I don't have them. I should have brought out yesterday's stuff actually, but I didn't bring them out. But this, I love it when there is that separation of color, because then you can see and appreciate the variety of greens, the combination of the blues. This is our 380 center stone. It is our cushion cut. This cut really just reminds me of my Mahenge pink spinel in the gents ring, does it not, with how sleek it is. Let me get it cleaned up here, but 32 points in diamonds, white, yellow, or the rose gold on this one. In our bridge style 2, I love it in the yellow gold. I would also love it in the white gold, but there is something about this stone, about this piece. $39.99 was priced on this one. I don't know how it's still here. On the inside, still very much like our wonder rings that we just had with that mirror finish gold. It is just comfortable to wear, true to size on this one. Everyday wearable, and then from here it almost looks like a Russian demantoid, does it not? And then back to the front where you can see more of your blues. This is something special. It's not even going to be $19.99 today. Kelly, this is for you. We are going to make it $1,499 for our Congolese tourmaline in the ring with such a sizable stone. This is what it looks like on the hand here. I mean, look at that, right? Even from here, you can see that separation of those warmer greens versus those blue greens, and it's $14.99 on this one. We have our pieces from yesterday coming up here, our radiant cut color change sphen studs, and our Mandarin garnet pendant in the rose gold in one of my designs. They are here. Call me on this one, $14.99. Kelly, let me know what you think. True to size on this one. Again, a beautiful stone and a fantastic value at that. $14.99. Call me, call me, call me. And we're going to bring it back up close, and I will go ahead and go grab the color change sphen earrings first. So I had these yesterday. They are still here. And I think what we did was we just did the same price essentially. So love to see it. Call me on this one. Radiant Cut color change sphen studs coming up next. And it is going to be 1126633. Looks like this. These are our studs. And there they are, two stones right next to each other. This is our Radiant Cut, 252 center stones, 35 points total weight. And let me just bring back the rounds too, might as well, and just give you your choice of. So here we have the Radiant Cuts for, I think it was Lisa. And then right here we had the rounds just now. And here you have an option of $24.99. If you prefer the rounds, I got a pair. If you prefer the Radiant Cuts, I got a pair, and that is it. So $24.99, your choice of. $252 is the carat weight on the Radiant Cuts, and $230 is going to be the carat weight on the rounds here. So two fantastic pairs to choose from. And I'm going to zoom out just a little bit here so you can see both pairs comfortably on your screen. And we also have our mandarin garnet pendants coming up next. Kelly, I think the Congo is still here, so let me know what you think. My pink zircon pendant still available too. My pink zircon pendant for $16.99 is still here. My mandarin garnet private collection is available. And I don't know how, but it is. So you gotta let me know and see what is still here and what is gone. Wonder rings are still going out the door. If you want to call on our wonder rings, they are here, they are available. And next up, I do have my mandarin garnet in the rose gold coming up. I think my tanzanite is still here, which is a little concerning, but let me borrow one of the radiant cuts here and show you what it looks like. So the post is going to be more towards one side, so you're going to wear it more north-south like this. So again, even from afar, dazzling, very much like the rounds. This is why I absolutely love our color change sphines. They are not dull, they are not coppery in color, they are like this, and this is what you really want, right? Even if you don't know gemstones, even if you don't know color change sphines, one look at this and you can tell that this is top quality material. Call me on this, your choice of $24.99, and let me also show what these look like against the ear here. So again, a fantastic way to wear your radiant cuts color change sphines, $24.99, your choice of between these and the rounds. Let me know which one is going to go first, and let's bring it back up close for one more look here. We have mandarin garnets up next. Call me, call me, call me. How rare is it to get two pairs of color change sphene earrings together in one show, right? Let me know on this one. Mandarin garnet coming up next. I'm gonna get it polished up a little here, as there is a lot of gold in this piece, one of my earlier designs. And we're gonna figure out which one goes first here, but mandarin garnet is 112-2381 coming up next. Call me on my color change sphines. And this is what the mandarin garnet looks like. There we go. This is our 991 center stone. It's like a mixture of an oval and an emerald cut with how you get those longer facets through the center, 92 points in diamonds. You can change the gold color. So you don't have to leave it like it is in the rose gold, especially if you don't like the rose gold. Typically, most popular in the yellow gold. You can also switch it to the white gold if you want. I know it requires a lot of gold to create in the first place, but we are going to switch it for you. No charge there. And this was our $79.99 mandarin garnet pendant. I personally really love how it looks like in the rose gold here, but again, you don't have to keep it like it. And we had it not too long ago. Here today by request, from $79.99 brought all the way down to $37.99, and now you are still getting that 10% off at checkout. Such a large, beautiful stone. And let me just make a comparison, because my private collection stone is still here. And I'm not saying that this stone is bad. I'm just saying that it is just a completely different animal. This private collection material is. So let me go and grab it. My left hand here. I'm not left-handed, but you can see the difference, right? Can you see how different that color is? How more pure of an orange color the pear shape is as opposed to this one? How much more cleaner this pear shape is as opposed to the larger one, right? So here's just a nice visual in the difference of mandarin garnets, private collection versus not, but still, don't get me wrong, this is still a beautiful stone, but it's just private collection is a totally different sort of animal, and both are here. My pendant for $37.99. My ring is also still available. I'm gonna bring that away now. And you gotta call me on this one. That's what it looks like from the back too. So although larger stone, fairly clean on this one. Fiery reds and oranges in this stone, and this is $37.99. This is what it looks like against the hand here. So again, a gorgeous stone, right? You can almost you can barely see the rose gold like this, but as I angle it down, you can see that color of the rose gold in your piece. And overall, just such a warm piece. And we do also have that tanzanite bracelet that I had yelled out about many days ago, and it's been discounted, right? So yeah, for Lisa, can you just double check on the price on this one? Because I know that I didn't write it, but I know that we did a very special price. If I remember, it was $88.88. So yeah, I'm gonna just It's top secret. That's a top secret price. And this is what it looks like against the neckline here. So again, kind of like a mixture once again of the oval and the emerald cut with the center longer facets there. $37.99 on this one. And let's bring it back up close. And I can also show you what it looks like from the side here, because here is where you can see that it is going to slope downwards, so it's not completely flat. If it were completely flat, there is a chance that it might just turn and flip and roll, right? But here, not the case. Next up, we have our tanzanite bracelet, brand new price, brand new secret price. And it is here by request for Lisa as well, so call me, call me, call me. I know if you have your requests, you know, get them in. We will check in the back, see if they're available, and bring them out for you. But this is 1125004. This is our tanzanite and diamond bracelet, the last of its kind here. We had a bangle a while ago, and that one, you know, went. And now we are with no tanzanite bangles, but bracelets. I got one option. It got a lot of diamonds to it, but the design by itself is fantastic, right? And this is in the platinum, so it is pretty heavy by itself, 62 grams. 644 of your cushion tanzanites combined. Red flashes for each stone, absolutely yes. You've got 5 carats exactly of your diamonds. That's not only the rounds, but also of your baguettes. Every single diamond is also perfectly matching, right? Every single round that you see in this bracelet has a bezel frame around it. That is something special, something different. It gives it that much more weight to it. And it's not even going to be $23,999. You heard me yell out the price. From there, we brought it all the way down to $88.88 on my tanzanite and diamonds bracelet. This is unreal. Take a look at it against the wrist as well. How sizable each individual tanzanite is. Even those baguette diamonds, right? When the light just bounces off of the surface of those stones, this is just such a bright piece. This is beautiful. And this is the last tanzanite bracelet. No more bangles. Last bracelet in our entire inventory. Now is your chance. The only way I can bring back bangles and bracelets is if I start taking apart rings, which, you know, we typically want to avoid, but, you know, if I can't help it, then I can't help it, right? So we'll see what happens, but this is our last bracelet. Bangle is long gone. And $88.88 for this one. Has to stay like it is in the platinum. And let's bring it back up close. And this is what it looks like from the back side here. So even from the back, we have red flashes. We have our beautiful platinum. It's got a hefty weight to it. And that's what it looks like from the side there. So you can see where your tanzanites are set in line with your diamonds, where you have your baguettes, you know, pretty much a little bit elevated to give it that depth. And it is here, $88.88. My Mandarin Garnet Private Collection stone is still here. My $19,999 3-carat 10 Paraíba in the bridge is still here as well. Let me know if you have any other requests. We are here to help you. And I just put the wrong piece in the wrong bag. But let me know on this one. Again, brand new low, $88.88, minus 10% off at checkout. This is an absolute steal. You absolutely have to call me on this one and grab it for yourself here today. My color change Sphene earrings, I think, are still here. My private collection Mandarin Garnet, we're going to revisit this one once more very briefly here, because that is what it looks like. This is 1126483. This is $24.99 for our private collection Mandarin Garnet. This is a piece that you really have to see for yourself in person. This is not something that you look at the screen and you're like, oh yeah, that's nice, and then forget about it. This is something you want to have. This was something you have to own, and this is the only chance to grab it here today. Call me on my bracelet, let me know. And I think my tanzanite is still here, my 739 Emerald Cut Blue Wing Blocky Tanzanite Museum Reserve in the bridge for $34.99. I think that one is still here as well. Next up, I have a black opal ring, but I also do have Windsor Sapphire and Rubellite. So again, a lot of pieces to get to. Call me on this one. It will go. And next up, we have 1126037. This is black opal. Look at how unique that stone is, where it's almost like a cat's eye effect, where it's like the blues versus the greens, right? Because typically with a cat's eye stone, it's the stone color and then a lighter bright light going through the stone. But here it's almost like the stone is blue and then the green is the cat's eye phenomena, right? It looks so different. This is in the platinum. Carat 73 center stone with 61 points in your diamonds. Yes, tapered baguettes and rounds combined, totaling 61 points. In the platinum, we will size it for you. Call me on my private collection Mandarin Garnet. That one absolutely has to go. My color change sphinx studs are still here. Rubellite is coming up next. If you want to see my Rubellite necklace, the largest pear shape we've had, that is here. Hadn't shown it yet, but it is here if you want to see it. This is our $39.99 black opal ring, and once again, it looks like a cat's eye phenomena is just taking effect here, does it not, right? When you just move the stone, that green flashes moves with it. This is now going to be $19.99 to the very first caller who would like to grab one of our more neon black opals here with the greens and the blues primarily. Even from the other side, these deeper royal blue colors, a perfect stone, and it's $19.99. This is what it looks like on the hand here. Again, almost like a cat's eye phenomena, does not? And it is here, $19.99. Let's bring it, or let me show you what it looks like from the side there with that beautiful curve of your diamond design. $19.99 on this one, and let's bring it back up close here to see who is going to take it here today. And my bracelet is still available, looks like. Color change sphinx, my Paraiba. I have Windsor Sapphire in a necklace that is also here. It's got a chain that is connected to it. My Royals and Barons still available. Wonder rings are still going out. Now I also have yet another designer diamond ring in the Marquise shape. So earlier today we had a triple bypass style stacked on top of each other, but we also do have this Marquise shape here today available in the white gold only for anyone who wants it. So that will be coming up as well. And next up we have our Windsor Sapphire. They're calling it a pendant, which is a mistake because it is a complete necklace. It is a necklace that, the chain is attached to. So we're going to find out how I'm going to display this. But we have opal, $19.99 on this one. And next up we have 1126598, and it looks a little something like this. This is my Windsor Sapphire. It's got that beautiful, it's almost like a rhodochrosite on one side, and then on the other side, it almost looks like our lilac sapphire that we had all those days ago, right? Such a unique color combination. This is our 92-point emerald cut, unheated Windsor Sapphire. It is definitely a bicolor stone, and it's currently in the white gold. This is the chain, and you can change it to whatever gold color you want to. If you want it in the yellow gold, if you want it in the rose gold, I would really just keep it in the white gold. You can layer it and stack it with any of your diamonds by the yards. It's got 11 points in your diamonds here, and yes, it is a complete necklace. $49.99 was the price on this one, and when you have a Windsor Sapphire where both colors are this bright, this lively, that is where, the prices start to look a little upwards. But here we're going to bring it all the way down from $49.99 all the way down to $19.99 on this Windsor Sapphire here today. And looking at it through the back, you can kind of see where you have your color separation there with your bright, orangey pinks into your bright bluish purples. $19.99 on this one, and this is what it looks like against the hand the moment I get a grasp on it. It is adjustable 16, 17, 18 inches with adjustability in the lobster claw. So this is what it looks like. So 16, 17, 18 inches and lobster claw clasp on this one. $19.99 is going to be your price. Once again, chains at least a couple $100 here. And this is what it looks like against the neckline as well. So even from here, it's not a large stone, right? It's not a 3-carat stone. It's not a 2-carat stone. It's not even a 1-carat stone. But even from here, you can still see that color separation. That is such a beautiful, lively piece. $19.99 on this one. Let's bring it back up close here and take another look and see who is going to grab it here today. So that is, once again, what it looks like. up close and personal. This is our Windsor Sapphire. I only got one today. If you want to request it with a different sort of color scheme, we have several options in the back there, but this is still here, $19.99. Let me know. Next up, we have 1121010. This is our Marquise cut diamond designer ring. Now, I say Marquise cut, and I don't mean that in the sense that it is a single solitaire stone. This is our designer ring. Oh, so popular. 18K white gold on this one. A carat 32 of all of your diamonds combined with your tapered baguettes cut to perfection and precision set so that it is smooth across the entire ring. Look at that. If any single individual diamond were just slightly off point, you would be able to see it poking out like a sore thumb. But this, absolutely not the case. The way that these tapered baguettes are so brilliant, I mean, this is blinding, right? You think the rounds are bright? Wait till you see the tapered baguettes. This is supposed to be $69.99. And not only in the center, but you also have your average baguette cut white diamonds on either side. And I am so excited to try this on the hand because once it's on the hand, it looks completely different, right? Look at that. It looks like a 3-stone style. And if you don't look closely, if you just kind of, squint your eyes at the screen right now, it looks like a solitaire stone. It looks like a huge, ginormous single diamond. This is not even going to be $49.99 here today. Yes? Star Sapphire, of course. We have Star Sapphire. Did you know that it's our largest one? It is our largest Star Sapphire in a ring, GIA certified, coming up next by Mary's request. This, in the meantime, not even $49.99. Look at how many diamonds are here. Each diamond is VS, if not better. The color is impeccable. This is not some fancy, weird color diamond amalgamation, right? This is white diamond. This is what we are talking about when we talk about VS stones. I mean, look at that, right? Where did the ring go? The ring is covered by blinding hot flashes of light. And it's not even going to be $39.99. Call me on this one. White gold only, true to size, comfortable to wear, and it's here. But it's not going to be here. It's not going to stay here because I'm going to help someone own this piece right here, right now. That's what it looks like from the back. Comfortable to wear. And then back to the front we go. We are going to bring it all the way down to $29.99 for the very first caller on our designer diamond ring in the Marquise shape. We have our largest Star Sapphire coming up next. So excited about this one. And even though it's our largest Star Sapphire, it is still wearable, right? I have it on my hand right here, and I'm shaking my hand, and it is not moving. So that ring coming up is going to be true to size. So excited that it is here. So excited that it is on a 10% off sale show. And we have my color change sphenes. I think both pairs are still here. My 310 Paraíba for $19,999. My my Museum Reserve Emerald Cut Blue Wing Block Tanzanite for $34.99 is still here as far as I know. So this is the ring I'm talking about. So this is still here, $34.99 on this one, white, yellow, or rose gold. Museum Reserve, you absolutely must have at least one in your collection. My bracelet, my Tanzanite Platinum bracelet is still here. And next up we have my Star Sapphire here on a 10% off sale show. Who would have thought? This is truly where you are getting to save. This ring is so heavy that it is going to need some babysitting, but this is 1123650. This is that iconic bright royal blue color. We've had Star Sapphires before, and not many of them look like this. A lot of them had some gray to it. A lot of them had some purples to it, right? They did not look like this. It was very few amongst many that they had, this bright royal blue color. This is platinum. This is our 1979 oval Star Sapphire center stone, 2 carat 30 in all of your diamonds combined. Not a single round to be seen here. Every single diamond is a tapered baguette. True to size on this one, supposed to be $59,999. And it's not going to be today. Today is the day where I truly just bring it down to a price that you can just call me right now and take it. Just take it for yourself. I would have never thought that this stone was even possible in this size, right? Here's what we're gonna do. It's no longer $29,999. Mary, let me know what you think, and I'm actually gonna just try it on the hand. It is also GI certified. So right now, look at that. Look at how prominent that star is. And I'm gonna do something, so forgive me, but I'm gonna shake my hand. That ring did not move. It is still staying put. It did not look like, it did not just turn and look like this, right? It is staying put. And all you gotta do is get it in whatever size you wear. Once again, I'm gonna shake my hand, so forgive me for any motion sickness, but look at that. It stays put. It's not gonna roll, it's not gonna turn, it's not gonna twist, right? That's what it looks like from the side here. A beautiful, magnificent stone. It's not $30,000. Mary, call me. We are going to make it $19,999 on my largest ever unheated blue star sapphire in a ring with 2 carat 30 of tapered baguette diamonds here. Yes?
Is the 739 tanzanite here?
Yes, in the bridge. $34.99 on the tanzanite. This one is here, $19,999. I mean, right, look at it from the side, how perfect that stone is. Tapered baguettes throughout the entire piece. This is museum worthy, truly. How strong that star is in your stone for only $19,999, and you are still taking 10% off of that at checkout. Let me bring it back up close because I also do have a GIA cert to show you guys. So when you have a very important stone such as this, it should at least have some sort of certification, and this one in fact does for the entire piece here. So that is what your piece looks like on the cert. Nice little picture there. It is a unheated stone, and it does display the asterism. It is going to be a blue color, so not a grayish blue, not a purplish blue, not a grayish purplish blue, right? Just a pure blue color. And there we have it. Your general description of your piece. Once again, your ring photographed on the GIA cert. This is the piece that will come with. This is here, $19,999. Let me know if you would like to grab it. Mary, let me know what you think. And one more look here at our beautiful star sapphire, our largest ever. And it is here. This is what it looks like from the side and from the back. Again, even from the back, that blue color is just bright. It is open. It is just blue, right? Not a dark blue, not a, inky dark blue. It is just a pure blue. And I do want to point out that there is a slight little beauty mark inside of the stone here, but really when you have your stars like that, right, it's like, where did the mark go? But it is just a little beauty mark, a little beauty spot, as I like to call it. But it is just such a beautiful piece. $19,999 on this one. Mary, call me. I'm going to try it on one more time here just to show you how wearable it is, despite being a 1979 center stone, right? And from here, like, the beauty mark just disappeared. And once again, true to size on this one, it's not going to roll, it's not going to turn, it's not going to twist. Get it in whatever size you wear. And I'm not going to shake my hand anymore, but I just did to show you that this is not top heavy at all. It is perfectly built, perfectly for, you can wear it whenever you want to. It is here. Let me know. Next up, we have, I think my diamond ring is still available, so call me on that one, the Marquise shape one. My color change Sphene earrings for $24.99, your choice of for the radiant cut and the round cut. And my tanzanite, I think it was verifying. We'll find out if it did go here. And I do have my largest rubelite in a ring coming up as well, if anyone would like to see it. It is coming up, and this one is here for the time being. Again, an absolute value on a stone of this size in this bright open color. You cannot find this anywhere else. This is why TVON is also pretty special. We have pieces like this, pieces that you would have never thought of, even if you were collecting for how many years, right? Have you ever seen a blue star sapphire in this size, with this color, with this, level of impressiveness, right? Don't know if that's a word, but I am just speechless when it comes to this. Call me on this one. And next up, we are going to bring to you my rubelite in a ring. It is going to be 1125458, and it looks like this. Had a private collection rubelite many months ago, flew out the door, no surprise there. Here is the second best thing to my first private collection rubelite. This is my museum rubellite tourmaline in a ring. So much gold in this design. 1538 center stone, 91 points in your princess cut white diamonds. Double row there, going top bottom. And here is our $22,999 ring. This is a ring, I believe, for someone. If you've been thinking about it, I was I was a little sad that it did not go, but it is here. I'm just gonna keep on showing it and give you an extra 10% off of that final price tag. It's not even going to be $99.99 here today. My Royals and Barton is still here. I have Crystal Opal coming up. My 302 yellow diamond heart shape for $17,999 is here. But this is a piece that absolutely has to go, right? This is, believe it or not, tourmaline, a stone that has to be very included. And yet here we're looking at a perfect stone, that iconic rubellite color. It is not a light pale pink. It is deep, it is saturated. It is now going to be $88.88. Take an extra 10% off at checkout. And this is what it looks like on the hand. Again, so much gold required to make this one mounting. Change the gold color if you want. I would love to see it in the yellow gold, but you don't have to change it. You can keep it in the white gold here, but $88.88 for a stone that looks like this is just absolutely insanity. That's what it looks like from the side there, right? All of your bright, colorful flashes of reds, right? And it is here for $88.88. Let me know. Call me on my star blue sapphire. That is a once in a lifetime opportunity. If you want to see my largest Russian demontoid, I got one. It is a 4-carat pluster. It is here at a discount. It was 6 figures, but 6 figures it is no longer. And I have my Crystal Opal piece, my Crystal Opal Panther piece coming up next. Very excited about this one. My color change sphenes in studs are still here. This is the round, and this is the radiant cut. So 2 perfectly matched stones for the color change sphenes. I think both pairs are still here. I am very surprised by that fact, but you got to call me if there's anything that you have seen that you are just now tuning in, that you want to, take another look at. Let me know. We can bring it out. My private collection Mandarin Garnet is still here as well. My 310 Paraiba for $19,999 is still here. If you have any questions on anything so far, please do not hesitate. Let me know. My Tanzanite bracelet is still here for $88.88. And we are now into our last hour of today's show. Hello, hi everyone. My name is Joyce. Welcome to Saturday. Today is such a day to have a sale because we have brought out all of the museum, all of the private collection, all of these pieces that deserve these discounts, and that you can call me right now on to grab for yourselves to take home and to really just become the ultimate collector here. So thank you so much for joining me so far. It's been a fun couple of last few days. I am here to cover for Lauren, so she is still feeling a little bit sick, but hopefully she is going to recover soon, and then she can return to us and be with all of you guys again. And I am here. Last hour is here. Requests are still welcome. Requests are needed. We had a whole bunch in the first 2 hours here, and last hour we are still asking for your requests here. Rubellite has to go. If you want to see my largest rubellite in the necklace, the pear shape, we can bring it out. The moment I put it up here, we are going to take an extra 10% off just like that. So all you got to do is call me. If you want to see it again, I can bring it out. If you don't want to see it again, you just want to take it, that is perfectly a-okay. So let me know. Let's take another look at our rubellite here and see who is going to take what. My bracelet is still here. My rubellite is still here. Again, a lot of these pieces, but here is truly where you are saving the most on these higher end pieces. This is where you really get to shop those big boys, those museum pieces, the private collection pieces, because you are also saving a whole bunch more here. Next up, we have one of my favorite pieces of today. Don't worry, it's not going to cost, $1 million. But this right here, rubellite, call me on this one. It has to go. Tourmaline collectors, this is for you. And next up, we have my favorite stone in a really cool, really cute little panther style pendant. This is 1126625. This is a 523 round Ethiopian crystal opal with 15 points in diamonds. And look at how fantastic that stone absolutely is. Now, we are in the last hour, so I do still have a lot of pieces to show. I might just start flashing pieces here and there and just yelling out a price. So if there's anything that you see that you just want to call in and grab, please do not hesitate. If you would like a copper-bearing tourmaline, a 280 center stone with 78 points of diamonds that looks like this right here, this entire ring is $19.99. This is a 280 copper-bearing tourmaline in the center, and it's $19.99 for the entire ring. You can change the gold color if you want. My rubelite is still here. Now this is a 523 center stone round. No two crystal opals are exactly the same. This is where you can get a specialty piece. Something that you can also change the gold color of if you want to. All you gotta do is give us some time. We will rework this entire mounting just for you. But I must say, I do absolutely love it in the yellow gold. It just complements with the warmth of your crystal opal. This is our $29.99 piece. After all, it is rather designer with that panther holding onto your crystal opal. But $29.99 it no longer is. It is 1.25 inches from top to bottom. And look at that, right? Reds, greens, blues, purples, any color you can think of, yellows, oranges, right? Every single color of the rainbow in this one stone, even from here. A perspective that you're probably not going to see much of. Look at how many different colorful flashes are coming through here, right? With the blues, the purples, again, the powerful reds, the greens. Even from the back, look at how intense this stone is. This is not even going to be $19.99 here today. Again, there's no moving for this pendant, so it's all going to be one solid piece here, but that's the way that I think it should go. That's what it looks like against the hand. I mean, look at how intense those colors are. This is why I love opals, black opals, crystal opals, and even one of our fire opals that has, a bright neon green to it. This pendant right here is now going to be $999 for the very first caller. I only got this one. I cannot recreate this look. I cannot recreate that crystal opal. And this is what it looks like against the neckline here. So again, from here we are seeing more of the oranges, more of the yellows, right? And still some of the greens, but look at it, just one step over to the left. And this entire piece just looks completely different here. $999. Let's bring it back up close and take one more look here as we move along into our last hour. And we still have some more requests here. We have a request for the raindrop ring for Janice. Janice, this is a perfect request for today. This is a request that can help out a couple of you guys. Question? Stretching? Stretching? Oh, I feel like I need to stretch. Every time I stretch, my back is so crunchy. I feel like, there are like pop rocks in my back, but I'm getting old, guys. This is $9.99. We have the raindrop ring coming up next. Call me on this one. Raindrop ring for Janice. This is 1113070. It looks like this in the rose gold. An interesting gold color that we don't get to see much of in this style. Typically, we see it in the white gold and or the yellow gold, but here is a chance where you can see it in the rose gold, and I would seriously consider it. Just getting one in the rose gold. This is one of those pieces that I would say is one of eachable, which means you can get one of each gold color and you can just switch them out every other day and wear it with whatever you own in your wardrobe. This is 70 points of diamonds here by request. Now, I don't know if we have the white gold or the yellow gold. Typically, these are custom made because of how detailed the raindrop part itself actually is, right? Sizable, right? We don't want to risk it with sizing typically, so we will custom make these for your gold color and your ring size of choice. This was supposed to be $29.99. Again, so many details here, right? Different ways that the diamonds are set, from the bezel set to the prong set, right? This is such a special piece. This is also a really popular piece. So popular, in fact, that we made perfectly matching earrings. If you want to see those, let me know. But this ring, call me now, yet another chance to get VS diamonds. And the way the negative space works is so well done, because once it's on the hand, it looks like a completely different ring, right? It quite literally looks like raindrops are falling, diamond raindrops are falling on your hand here. And that is just such a unique look. Enough gold too that you can differentiate between the white, yellow, and the rose gold. It's not even going to be $999. Again, I have a couple of these. We can make these to your orders. All you got to do is call me. Diamond pieces yet again on discount, on sale. That's what it looks like from the side. So true to size on this one. A lot of gold. That's a scary amount of gold for one ring, but we want you to be happy with these pieces. We want you to be, comfortable wearing these pieces, and you are. It's not even going to be $899. Call me today on this piece. This has been here for a couple of years, and I don't know, I can't guarantee we can continue to make these rings at the same prices just because of the price of gold. Here is your chance to grab the famous raindrop ring. And let's bring it back up close and drop it all the way down to $888 on our raindrop ring. Again, white, yellow, or rose gold. Take one of each if you want to do. Yet another great gift idea. From the back, you can see how much of that mirror finish gold is there, how comfortable it is. But $888 on this one, call me on this, okay? Call me on this, call me on the DBTYs, call me on my Wonder Rings. Any diamond pieces, they all must go. My aquamarine studs for $777 are still here. My rubellite, my museum rubellite ring for $88.88 is still available as well, but here is the raindrop ring, so popular. We already have white and yellow gold going out to one caller here, so this is your chance, guys, to really just grab them and love them and wear them every single day. Again, call me on my Paraiba, my 3 carat 10, my blue wing block tanzanite, $34.99 on that one, my bracelet with 3 perfectly matching blue wing block tanzanites for $88.88 as well. Here is my raindrop ring. I hear a rose gold going out, so that is perfect. But this is now your chance to grab the famous raindrop ring. And if you want to see the earrings, call me, let me know. We are still taking your requests. And it is here, $888. I mean, guys, truly, this is a lot of gold to be recreating this look for only $888, right? I cannot guarantee going forward that this ring will still be $888 even a couple of weeks from now, even a couple of days from now, right? So now is your chance to grab it. It is true to size. It tapers nicely in the back, and it is so comfortable. $888 each on this one. Let me know if you have any other requests here. Rose gold is not exactly the most popular gold color, but as from what I can hear from right now, it looks like it may just be the most popular here. I mean, do those diamonds not look like pink diamonds in the rose gold, right? Just giving it that slightly extra blushy tone to it just changes the entire look. And here it is, 70 points of VS diamonds, $888 for the raindrop ring. This does not happen that often. I am so glad that it is here. This is absolutely a steal. And you got to call me. I had copper bearing tourmaline that I had flash for $19.99, this ring right here. And as we, answer all of your calls on the raindrop rings, I'm just gonna start and flash some more pieces here. So if you have any questions, if you wanna see a full presentation on anything, all you gotta do is let me know. And I have a red zircon today. Earlier today, I had a pink zircon in a pendant, but today I have a red zircon, looks like this. If you would like a 1243 red zircon for $49.99, it is right here, right in front of you. Yellow gold only on this one. It is a red zircon 1243 center stone, 75 points in diamonds for $49.99 here. My Savorites, I know I probably shouldn't have yelled that out. I had 2 Savorites yesterday. They were $357 and $354. They are $68.88 in the Savorites. Those are still here. My Savorites, if you want to see them, the value they are is an absolute steal, and we are still doing an extra 10% off of those. So if you want our largest and our second largest Savorites, we have white gold going out over here. Call me, we can bring it out. Had a couple of pieces from yesterday come back out here today for another quick show. So if you want to see my Savorites, they are beautiful. The clarity is perfect. The color is perfect. And there are people selling 2 carat stones for starting at $8,000. But those Savorites, those 3 carat, 3.5 carat plusers are only $68.88. Raindrop ring is still going out the door, $888 on these. And I also have my Tanzanite bracelet still here. Anything else from the first hour? My fawn diamond for $39.99. My kunzite pendant for $19.99. I had a blue-green Paraiba for $13.99. And the very first item of today, I think is still here. My ring on a hand on a ring on a hand is here for $14.99. Size 7 only on that one. Here we go, raindrop ring. Let's give it 60 more seconds and we are going to move right along here. I have a private collection Mozambique ruby in a ring coming up. It is ideal. It is perfect. And it is here. I am so happy that we have such top quality stones, and truly I can never look and shop anywhere else for fine jewelry because I have seen all the good stuff. You have seen all the good stuff. And not only have you seen it, you also get to shop the absolute best values here. Call me on anything that is still here today. Private collection Mozambique ruby is up for grabs. Let me know on my raindrop ring. Again, white and yellow gold looks like are the most popular now, but rose gold have been going out. And I also do have a round blue wing block D tanzanite in a pendant. So I think my emerald cut is gone in the ring. I do have a pendant here. If you want to request any other rings, please go ahead and do so. But this is just that pendant that I had mentioned. So this is here. Might as well show it. So I'll get to the Mozambique ruby and then I'll get to the Tanzanite pendant up next. But this is here. Call me on this one. We're going to move along, but it is still available, $888 each on this one. And next up we have 112-6426, and it looks like this. This, believe it or not, is ruby. This is our private collection Mozambique ruby, and it is just oh so special. Look at that. Need some better cleaning here. I'll do the best I can. But look at the clarity of this stone. This is out of the world. If you want to see my other options, I had a trio last weekend. They are still here. The heart shape, I'm still thinking about that one. This is our carat 05, 18K white gold on this one. Now, the only thing is that this has a lot more of the diamonds to it. Not only the round diamonds, but it has a lot more in the baguette diamonds. So, center stone, carat 05, private collection Mozambique ruby. And even though for the Mozambiques, it's easier to get them with a higher clarity, but it's not exactly, close your eyes and pick sort of thing, right? This is also going to be that perfect pigeon blood ruby red. This has a carat 24 in just the diamonds. And this piece, believe it or not, started at $99.99. Private collection pieces. I feel like one day we have to do like a private collection wheel of some sort, right? With the blue zircons, with the rubies, with the paraibas, with the mandarin garnets, right? We just have to bring them all out just so that we can spoil you guys. But here's where we can spoil you guys. And this ring right here, we're going to bring it all the way down and make it $3,999. Wait till you see it on the hand here, because this is something special. I mean, one look at it, right? Do you even believe me if I said that this right here is ruby? This is ruby, private collection, Mozambique ruby, as clean as can be, as bright as can be, with that pigeon blood ruby red, and it's $39.99. Take an additional 10% off at checkout. And here we go, 18K white gold only on this one. It is true to size. It is just such a beautiful stone. Blue wing block D tanzanite and the round pendants coming up next. But this is a piece that I absolutely just have to show you. Even if it doesn't sell, I'm okay with it. But I have to show you what private collection Mozambique ruby looks like. And this is it. So $39.99. Call me on anything that is still here today. From my rubelites to anything else, my paraibas. Everything must go, but this is just a look at my Mozambique ruby in a ring, $39.99 on this one. And let's bring it back up close here, and I'm gonna go and grab my blue wing block D tanzanite in a pendant, my beautiful round. Paraiba is still here. My Royal Zambaran is still available as well. Raindrop rings are still flying out the door here. My largest star sapphire, GIA certified, is $19,999 on that one. You absolutely must call me on that. You are never going to see another stone in that size ever again. This is truly once in a lifetime opportunity, and I would be perfectly okay if you get those pieces and you just loan them out to museums, because that truly is, in a sense, where they truly belong, for the world to see what you have got from us. $39.99 on this one. Next up we have our tanzanite. Keep calling on the raindrop rings. Keep calling on the wonder rings on my diamonds by the yards. And next up we have a beautiful beautiful round blue wing block tanzanite. It's 1125691, and it looks a little something like this. There we go. We have red flashes, blue wing block tanzanites. It's a pendant, 18K white gold on this one. And it's also been brought all the way down, 2006 Museum Reserve round, 76 points in your diamonds, white gold only on this one. Look at that, right? Bright, vibrant blue, red flash, absolutely what you want to have in your museum reserves. And this is yet another chance to get something that is supposed to go to the museums. $24,999 on this one. No longer. We are not even going to make it $99.99, which that price, considering the center stone carat weight, considering all the gold and diamonds that it took to create this piece, considering the fact that it is museum reserve, right? I should stop there, but I need this to go. This piece right here is now going to be $88.88 white gold only on this one. But $88.88 with an additional 10% off at checkout. So now is your chance, one more chance, to shop something from the Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block D collection right here, right now. And this is also going to be a wearable, a perfectly wearable style, right? Look at how dazzling this stone is from afar, even against the hand, where it's got all of those red flashes, where the stone is not dark to the point where you can't see into it, right? It is still a bright, beautiful color. This is what Museum Reserve is all about. I want someone out there to be wearing this piece. I do not want the museum to have this one. Do not tell them I said that, but look at that, right? Can you imagine what it looks like under direct sunlight, right? Wear it with your diamonds by the yard. It will look fantastic, but $88.88 for a Museum Reserve 2006 center stone is unbelievable. You can literally wear this every single day if you wanted to. You can only get it here, only now, $88.88. Let me know. Let's bring it back up close and take another look here as we move along. And let me also show you what it looks like from the side as well, because I want you to have all of the angles here. So that's what it looks like from the back. From the back, it has red flashes, which is, you know, to be expected at this point, right? Museum Reserve is Museum Reserve. It is the absolute best. And look at how much gold is required to create this one singular piece. A perfectly sizable bail. Even from over here, you are seeing all of those red flashes. And of course, let me also, so this one does sit up. Let me also show you what it looks like from the side. So that is the size of your basket. That is the size of your bail. If you need any measurements, let me know. But this can comfortably fit our diamonds by the yard, so you can wear it however you want it to. But just look at that stone, right? $88.88. Let me flip it back on over here. And we are going to find out who is going to grab our tanzanite pendant here today. Such a special piece. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit here so that you can see the entire piece by itself. My private collection Mandarin garnet is still available. I don't know how, but it is. I hope it's gone, but I think it's still here. My tanzanite ring is gone. My bracelet is still here, I believe. And let me see what else we have here. I have turquoise for $699, yellow gold only if anyone is interested. It is a ring. And I do have a very important opal. Had a ring earlier today, but if you want something a little bit different, I have a ring that really just reminds me of the Aurora Borealis, right? Where it's just such a fun little piece. The patterning on the opal is so unique. This is 1123619, and it looks like this, right? Every single time I get this, I am just transported back to that exact same spot where it's the darker blue there in the lower right half. Reminds me of a mountain range. And then, as I just angle it up, it almost looks like, right? Doesn't it? And then we have a request here, Peacock Tanzanite. Don't know who it's for, but this ring right here, $29.99 was priced. Guys, you have to get this piece. It's just such a special piece, right? You don't have to go, to a really cold place to look at, the sky to see the same effect, right? You just look down on your hand at this ring and look at that, the exact same thing in your opal. And this piece right here, $14.99 to the very first caller on this one. Next up, we have also a request for our unheated peacock tanzanite, a stone that I had not too long ago. But this ring right here for $14.99 is absolutely crazy. Single halo of diamonds to everyday wearable, true to size on this one. Look at that on the hand, right? It looks like it's still, even on the hand, where you're looking at it from a distance away, such a beautiful stone for only $14.99. Call me on this one. Let's bring it up close. We have another request. Ooh. Who is the unheated tanzanite for? Tanya. And then we have a Tahitian black pearl for Vicky. Sounds good. So Tanya, your request is coming up first. Call me on this one. We have 1123191, and that is going to be this piece right here. Now this is going to be that unheated peacock tanzanite that I brought out a couple days ago that I absolutely fell in love with, right? This is an interesting mixture of all of the colors, from the greens to the purples to the blues to the, every single color in this stone. And that is what it looks like, right? Blue flashes, purples at the bottom. You can see some of your golden greens, right? Such a special stone. This is our 405 unheated peacock tanzanite. 32 points in your diamonds in the bridge. Change the gold color if you want. Was $59.99, and we had brought it all the way down to $2,099 on this one here today. So Tanya, this is for you. Vicky, we have a pearl pendant coming up next here, but just look at that, right? No matter how you look at it, the stone just looks like it transforms into something different. Such a beautiful piece. I love the touch of purple in the stone. This is like Mother Nature's own designs, right? And this is what it looks like on the hand as well. Even from here, you can see all of your different colors. Just such a beautiful piece. Tanya, this is for you. Vicky, your request is coming up next here. And again, true to size on this with your center stone just so carefully hovering over your single row of VS diamonds. This is $2,099. Still take a 10% off at checkout. Call me on this one, Tanya. Let me know what you think. And we have the pendant request coming up next. Voice is starting to go. That's how you know it's the end of the show. And any requests are still welcome. They are needed. Vicky, pearl is coming up. Let me know on this one. And we have 1119659 coming up next here. It is is this an enhancer bail? Oh, it is. I did not notice. Well, that's really nice. So call me on this one. But next up we have 1119659. And believe it or not, this has an enhancer bail. And I can barely see it here, so let me lay it down here. So look behind the bail. That is where you have your figure 8 safety clasp, and that is where you can actually open your bail. I would have never thought. Yeah, it's an enhancer. Who would have thought? Anyways, this is our 12 millimeter Tahitian black pearl, 15 points in diamonds. I just want to emphasize that the fact that that is an enhancer bail there. 14K white gold on this one, supposed to be $19.99. Let me get a better grasp on this one here. We have some more requests coming out, which is perfect for the end of the show. That is what it looks like. Again, a beautiful piece. And we have turquoise and mandarin garnet for Jerry. And the turquoise is for Tammy. Sounds good. So Jerry, we have a mandarin garnet in the saddle. And Tammy, we have a turquoise in the bridge. A bridge. A pretty substantial bridge. So for this one, Vicky, let me know what you think. It's not $999. We are going to make it $799 on our Tahitian black pearl with a very subtle, greenish glow to it, even a slight purplish tint of color this pearl has, and it's $799. This is what it looks like against the hand here. So wildly different whether you wear it like, however you want to wear it, right? If you're going to wear black, if you're going to wear a bright blue, right? $799 on this one. And this is what it looks like against the neckline here. And again, right, such a beautiful way to do a Tahitian black pearl pendant. And it's only $799 on this one. Let me know. And we're going to bring it back up close here so you can see one more time as I go and grab the other requests here. Now we do have a mandarin garnet for Jerry and a Sleeping Beauty turquoise for Tammy. Now Jerry, yours is going to be here first. as it is also going to be one of those larger mandarin garnets. Again, I think the requests are mostly for the fact still here. So if there's anything you want to see again, let me know. If it doesn't work out, then call me and let us know. This is going to be 1125215. This is going to be our 689 oval mandarin garnet. Question?
Can you show the speen earring?
The speen earrings, which one? There, Jason, there's more. Yeah, there's a round pair and a radiant cut pair. So I can show it again.
Are they both studs?
They're both studs, both the exact same price. So you can't tell me speen studs. You can't tell me the yellow gold studs. You can't tell me the $24.99 studs because they're both exactly the same except for the cut. Jerry, this is for you. This is a gorgeous mandarin garnet, a bright fiery orange, keratophore in diamonds. $99.99 was priced. I'm going to block one of the lights here. I'm going to block two of the lights here so you can see how neon of a stone this is, right? And this ring right here, supposed to be $34.99, no longer is. Jerry, this is for you. It's going to be $29.99. Jerry, call me on this one. See if you like it. White, yellow, or the rose gold. We can do it, right? How bright and neon of a stone this is, despite being included, which this is what it looks like from the back. And true to size still on this one. A gorgeous piece for $29.99. This is what it looks like on the hand here. This is yet another ring that I could wear pretty much on the index, right? So you don't have to necessarily wear it here or here. You can even move it over to your index here. $29.99 on this one, white, yellow, or the rose gold. Let me move over to my index so that you can see what it looks like. I mean, right? I have small hands and it works, right? My hands cannot reach an octave on the piano, but look at it, right? It still works, it still fits. It is a beautiful piece. And take a look at that from the side too. This is just absolutely stunning. Jerry, let me know what you think. And Tammy, your request is coming up next. Take a look at it up close one more time here. And turquoise in the bridge is for Tammy. Vicky, let me know about your request. And Tanya and everyone else who's requested today. Thank you for your request. Which one? Which one? Oh, the ruby hand sounds good. I heard earrings. Ruby ring is gone, and we have a turquoise request coming up next. Let me know my largest star blue sapphire. Let me know on this one, Jerry. Tammy, this is for you. It's 1122663, and it looks like this. This is our beautiful 578 round in the bridge. Now, we saw a turquoise in the rose gold just yesterday. And today, exact same stone, Sleeping Beauty turquoise, now in the white gold. This has 86 points of diamonds, a triple row of diamonds going underneath your piece right here. Still change the gold color if you want. I love it personally in the yellow gold, but this was supposed to be $39.99. I mean, you have to look at this on the hand for you to really just grasp the size of this ring, right? To grasp the size of that 578 center stone. This is not even going to be $19.99, guys. We are discounting, and we are discounting it hard. This entire ring right here, I mean, first of all, for $19.99, you cannot recreate the bridge mounting for that price, especially not with this width of gold in today's gold pricing, okay? So we're gonna do something a little bit silly. We're gonna bring it down even more. And for this ring, for Tammy, we are going to make it $1,499 for our 578 turquoise ring with 86 points in diamonds. Truly, you cannot recreate just the mounting for this price. And on top of that, you are taking an extra 10% off at checkout. Let me know, $14.99. We're gonna bring it back up close. If you have any requests, please let me know. Again, raindrop ring is ever so popular. Jerry, your mandarin garnet is still here. I could possibly even do a recap wheel of just requests, but let me know. Yes.
Hi.
Who says hi?
Mary, she said Mary's out hunting.
Hi, Mary. You know, when I saw that ring, I thought of her.
She's enjoying you.
Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you. And thank you so much. You are going to absolutely love that ring. And call me on the turquoise, $14.99. My crystal opal in the pendant is still here. Jason, did you find out which speen studs? Or just show both of them? That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna bring back both of our color change Sphinx studs. I think they are both still here. I don't know how, but they are. We had a pair of rounds, we had a pair of radiant cuts. Now is your chance to shop a pair of studs for yourself. Wildly popular by themselves, but as a pair of earrings, incredibly rare. You do not get to see them every single day. Any of our requesters, let me know what you think on your pieces here, but we have a lot to recap and to show here. So this is gonna be the rounds. It's gonna be your choice of. So same price, but $24.99 for either the rounds or the radiant cuts. So here is the rounds, and here is going to be the radiant cuts for Jason's collar. And 18K white gold for both of these pairs. If you need the graphics, let me know, but both are here. The radiant cuts are 252 total weight, 35 points in diamonds. The rounds are 230 total weights in the Sphinx and 44 points in the diamonds. Both are 18K yellow gold, $24.99, your choice of. Let's give it 60 seconds and we're gonna see which ones are gonna go first. Again, Mandarin Garnet in the pendant, still here, I think. Mandarin Garnet in the saddle ring, still here, I think. Call your operators on anything you want to see again. $24.99, your choice of. The posts are going to be in the direct center for the rounds, and they're going to lean more towards one side for the radiant cuts. So for the radiant cuts, you're gonna wear them more north-south. And these two are here. Never would have thought. Call me on my 310 Paraiba for $19,999. My Tahitian black pearl in a pendant for $799. My Aurora opal is still available too. Call me on these two pairs if you want to take both. I'm not saying that you can't, but you absolutely can, and you maybe want to think about it. So let me know on these two. Again, we're gonna move along here. I still have a beautiful Congo tourmaline to show everyone here. It's a fantastic emerald cut stone. Any requests are still welcome. Had a lot come in at once, which is great. We are still looking for your requests here. I have cat's eye crystal beryl in a ring as well in case anyone is looking for it. Let me know which one of these two goes first. They both absolutely must go. I can't pick favorites because of how consistent the quality is, especially with how similar, the mountings in general are. But, I do like the rounds a little bit more just because I do like, color change Sphinx in the rounds. But again, you see both pairs together. You see all four stones up here together, and they are just consistent across the board. Let me know which one you want to grab. My Aurora opal is here for $14.99. Which one? The rounds are gone. Congrats on that. So we have only the radiant cuts here that are remaining. So call me on the radiant cuts. They are here, available for one caller and one caller only on this one. Congrats on the rounds. You are absolutely going to love them. Call me on my Paraiba, on my museum rubellite, on my largest ever blue star sapphire. Yes. Oh, sounds good. So my big one? My museum reserve. Now, all that is here is going to be my bracelet, my tanzanite and diamond bracelet. So call me on that one. Turquoise ring is still here as well. If you want to see anything larger in the blue wing block D tanzanite necklaces, I have a 3978 heart shape. It is here. Let me also just flash one more time my 302 heart shape yellow diamond that looks like this. $17,999 on this one with an additional 10% off at checkout. You do not want to miss out on our values on 3 carat plus yellow diamonds. So let me know on any of these pieces here. Mandarin Garnet, my private collection still here. That one absolutely has to go. And Congo tourmaline is coming up next. I have faith that this piece is going to go, that this pair is going to go. So I'm just going to move along here. But if you need to see it again, let me know. If not, just take it, grab it, right? You're going to be so happy. And here we have 1125888. This is our Congo tourmaline. Our 347 center stone is here today. Currently in the white gold. Switch it if you would like to whatever gold color you typically wear. And this also has half a carat of diamonds. Looks like it is brand new today, which is perfect because even though it's brand new, we are just going to give it a brand new markdown. This is our 347, 50 points in diamonds. This was supposed to be $39.99. Honestly, a lot more, but it is here. It is a extremely clean stone, and you know, it's got a fingerprint on the back, looks like, so I'll try to get that cleaned off here, but you know, we will get this cleaned up for you before it goes up. But look at that, right? We had a Paraíba today, and it looks like the color got transferred into this stone, does it not? This is not just a green stone, this is a blue-green stone. Such a special piece. It's not even going to be $19.99. And do not think that this is a small piece, because once you look at it on the hand here, right, this is such a sizable stone. And again, that is why I absolutely love the emerald cuts. That single halo too, it is large. Can change the gold color, white, yellow, or rose gold. I love it as is, especially with the cooler tones of the stone color. Yes? Which one? What about it? The 310? Yeah. Sounds good. Here we have 1777 on our Congolese tourmaline, and someone has requested for me to flash one more time my 3 10 Paraíba, and I will gladly do so. Call me on this one, 1777 Congolese tourmaline, and we are going to go directly to our Paraíba in our 310 stone size. This is 112-2395, and this is my 3 10. Look at that stone. This is, once again, perfection in Paraíba. I'm going to zoom all the way in because I am not scared to do so. Look at how clean that stone is. And today, you get it for $19,999 with an additional 10% off of that. You cannot shop Paraíbas that look like this anywhere else for this price with an additional 10% off. Yes? Spin Radiance sounds good here. Let me know on this one, guys. Again, we are super up close, and I would seriously encourage you to go online, because online is where you can get the sharpest image of our pieces, right? Especially when we are zoomed in like this, you can see into the stone. Like, we are looking for inclusions right here. Where did they go, right? Where are they? There are supposed to be inclusions in this Paraíba. I can't see them. $19,999 on a 3 10. Like, forget about the mounting. Just for that center stone by itself is an absolute steal in today's day and age of Paraíba pricing, especially in this bright neon color. You can see the diamonds through the stone. This is just top quality material. Call me on this one. And you know, you can go online and search up other Paraíbas. You can make comparisons to the pricings, but once again, I am asking you to be very careful when you go online and it's just a still image, because they can edit it, they can make it look pretty, and they can make it look perfect. But this right here is right in front of you, no editing whatsoever. It is perfection already. And you know, even other TV shopping networks, right? Ask them to zoom all the way in. See if they'll do it. Here, I will do it. Here's where you can get a 3 10 for $19,999. And let me try it on the hand one more time here so you can see what it looks like, because that is just stunning, is it not? For a 3 10. That is where the price should skyrocket, and it did, right? It started at $50,000, and now here today you can get it for $19,999 with an additional 10% off. Here is your one and only chance to get it. And if you want to talk after the end of the show, I will still be here to talk. If you want to, you know, ask more questions, if you want pictures, I will take pictures of this ring for you. No editing with it. So call me on this one. It's absolutely perfection, right? It's got the size, it's got the clarity, it's got the color, everything you are looking for in any sort of Paraíba. This stone has got it. It is not like a light washed out blue like aquamarines, right? It is iconic. It's got that neon. The neon is very crucial in Paraíbas. Without the neon, it will look like, you know, a really bad aquamarine, but this does not look like really bad aquamarine. This is Paraíba. This is for my collectors. This is for my collectors who have been gathering, right, small, medium, large sizes of Paraíbas throughout the years here. We are here to help you own one of our top quality private collection Paraíbas at a 3 10 size for only $19,999. You have to call me on this one. It is still true to size on this. It is a beautiful design, a beautiful entire piece put together. Call me on this one. We're going to bring it back up close so you can see what it looks like. Super up close. One more time here. Call me on this one, and I will, of course, Let me actually try to block out one of the lights so that you can see into the stone a little bit better here, but look at that, right? Where are the inclusions? I am looking for them. I have moved closer to my TV screen here to look into the stone to find any sort of inclusions. I am not seeing a single thing. Call me on this one. I'm going to zoom out and we're going to give it 60 seconds before we move along here. End of the show is here. If you have any last second requests, please get them in. My yellow diamond heart shape, my 302 is here for $17,999. Call me on my Paraiba. This one absolutely has to go. And I believe it will go, right? Talk to me after the end of the show. Pieces do go after the fact. And call me on my Congolese tourmaline for $17.77. My crystal opal panther pendant is still here for $999. Several other pieces still available. Raindrop ring is still going out the door here. In case you missed it earlier, we had our raindrop ring for $888. Anything else that is still here, call your operators. End of the show is here. I'm going to see if there's anything else I can show you before we go here. But some of these pieces absolutely must go. If you want a turquoise ring, if you want something smaller, I have a smaller stone, a carat 19, looks like this, yellow gold only, intricate designer mounting on the side. And this ring right here is $699. If you just want to grab it, feel free to call me. And I also have some other pieces here and there. My private collection Mandarin garnet is still here, guys. That one has to go. Call me on my yellow diamond. My Windsor sapphire necklace is still here as well. I'm just going to start gathering some pieces here to get ready for our recap wheel. But I had a Congolese tourmaline earlier for Kelly, I believe. So I think that one is still here. So double check with your operators on what is still here and what has gone. Royals and Barons still available. My Fawn diamond for $39.99 still available too. So we're going to start building a recap wheel here. Last 10 minutes is here. I am, of course, going to leave my Paraiba in the center here. But guys, truly, this is a piece to consider. This is the piece to get, a piece to own. I'm going to bring forth my Mandarin garnet in the saddle. This was a request for Jerry, but I don't know if it's still here. Double check with your operators. I have my museum rubellite tourmaline on the other side here. I also have my private collection Mandarin garnet. I know it's very silly of me to put private collection up there with a stone that is not necessarily from the private collection, but it's just here to show you guys the difference. If you have a need for a fawn diamond, I had a fawn diamond earlier today, 91 point center stone, pink and white diamonds in the bridge style for $39.99. It looks like this, right? And we also had a Congo tourmaline. We have a heart-shaped yellow diamond. Call me on anything up here today. All of these pieces absolutely must go. I think this piece is still here. This was earlier today as a request for Kelly. And we have a pair of earrings, my earrings. For Lavanya. Lavanya, this is perfect. So I had just created my recap wheel, but we have another request for Lavanya. I love her taste. Lavanya, I love your taste. And this is going to be 1125689. Now I'm going to borrow one of them. And actually, you know what? Let me move aside some pieces here. So let me just make some space. And I'm going to put Lavanya's earrings up close so that you can see them, Lavanya. Going to do some adjusting here. This is going to be 18K in the white gold. 1125689. This is going to be for the Tanzanite earrings. And you know what? Let me just move everything off to the side. Paraiba can hover around in the background. I am going to zoom into these Museum Reserve rounds, of course. Perfectly matched stones. Post and butterfly backings here. Do not forget about my Paraiba. And this is where we can get 1337 in your perfectly matched rounds. Museum Reserves with fancy cut white diamonds here. Supposed to be $17,999 on our pair of earrings here. We've got 36 points in your fancy cut VS diamonds, 17 points in your regular rounds, and it's not even going to be $69.99 here today. Lavanya, this is for you. Perfectly matching rounds, red flashes throughout both stones. We are going to make these $56.99 with an additional 10% off at checkout. $56.99 for a pair of earrings that are combined $1337 in just the Tanzanites Museum Reserve. This is what they look like against the hand here. Call me on my Paraiba. And this is post and butterfly backing. This is perfection. You can wear these every single day if you wanted to. And of course, I just had to put a lot of gold in these as well. But look at that shape. kind of inspired one of my more recent pieces, right? My green Paraiba with the private collection mandarin garnet in the bail there. But this piece right here, $56.99, perfection in a pair of round earrings. And let me know what you think about this one. The post is going to be a little bit below the point so that it's not going to pull on your earrings or on your ear. It's not going to make it, lean forward, right? So just a slight little detailing there, but $56.99 on our tanzanite earrings that look like this. Let's bring it back up close here, and I will also show you what one looks like against the ear here. So again, a beautiful way for round museum reserve blue wing block D tanzanites, and of course, perfectly matched stones. $56.99 on these. Let me know what you think, Lavanya. And let's go back up close there for another quick look. They are sizable pieces, but so beautiful, so daily wearable. And here we go at the direct front of our recap wheel. Here is going to be our museum reserve tanzanites. And I'm going to zoom all the way back out, and I'm going to bring everyone back to the center here. But there we go, my Paraiba. You do not want to forget about that one. My rubelite, my museum rubelite for $88.88 is here. Mandarin garnet in the saddle is available. My private collection mandarin garnet is here, and my Congolese tourmaline. I might just move aside my fawn diamond because I like these colors a little bit better here. But I had a fawn diamond earlier today for $39.99 with the pink and white diamonds in the bridge mounting. If you want to see that again with the information, let me know. If there's anything up here that you want to see again with the information, please call us, call your operators, and we will be able to bring up all of the information for you. I'm going to bring this all the way up to the front so that it has enough space. I'm going to bring my Paraiba closer in the center there so that everyone can see it. Call me on my Paraiba. That one absolutely has to go. That one cannot stay, especially at $19,999. Do not forget, I had the raindrop ring today. We had a request for wonder rings. The raindrop ring is still available. It is over here. Had it in the rose gold, but you can pick whatever gold color you want. I'm going to do some rearranging here. I'm going to bring this front, and I'm going to put my raindrop ring over here so that you can see every single gold color is now over here. The mandarin, the larger one, or the smaller one? The smaller one. Well, congrats on that one. I did not know that it went. So thank you for letting me know. Did not know about that. You are absolutely going to love your private collection mandarin garnet. Call me on anything up here, especially the raindrop ring. My round museum reserves in the earrings are here as well. I am so happy. You have to let me know who got that private collection mandarin garnet. They are going to be over the moon delighted. Who? Who got it? Sounds good. So that works out in the end, which is great. Let me know on anything up here. Again, Paraiba has to go. If you want me to stay after the show to just talk about the Paraiba, I will stay for as long as you need me to stay. And we have another last second request coming out here for Holly. Is this Holly W? Holly, I have another round blue wing block D tanzanite for you. So it looks like she might have missed out on the pen that we had earlier. It looks like this. So we can bring up the information. This is 112-5383. And don't forget, we can go OT online if you need us to. But this is going to be another round. Yes. On the earrings tanzanite? Yeah, I can get that for you. But this here is also going to be museum reserve. White gold only, 18K white gold only on these. 1841 in your center stone, 69 points in the diamonds. And for this one, supposed to be $25,000 today for Holly. We are going to make it $99.99. Holly, call me on this one. Let me know if you want to take it. But $99.99 on yet another museum reserve pendant. This is what it looks like against the hand here. I mean, again, a sizable piece, a beautiful stone, right? Red flashes throughout the entire thing. This is how consistent our museum reserves are. This is $99.99, and this is what it looks like against the neckline here, against such a beautiful stone. Last call on everything on this wheel here. Holly, let me know what you think. It is basically a perfect match to the other piece we just had not too long ago. And let's bring it back up close here. We have a question on the measurement of the tanzanite earrings here. So let me see if I can find it. And actually, it's 11 millimeters. It's on the picture. So the earrings, they're gone? Congrats on the earrings. I hope you love them. I hope Lavanya got them. And let me actually see what else I can bring up here. My Fawn Diamond, might as well bring it up. But look at this, guys. We have only these pieces remaining and, you know, a couple others, but these pieces have to go. Congo tourmaline, Mandarin garnet, Paraiba in the back center, museum rubellite is here. My $99.99, we just had it. Museum reserve round in the pendant is available too. 18K white gold only on this one. Everything up here must go. Raindrop ring is $888. We're going to custom make it for you. Call me Holly on my pendant. If there's any other requests, again, I'm not sure if Lauren's going to be able to come back with us tomorrow, but it's been a great last couple of days here. We can go overtime if you need us to. If you have any last questions on the Paraiba, please ask me. I'm going to try it on one more time here just to show you what it looks like on the hand. It is perfection in a Paraiba. You do not want to miss out on this one. Call me, talk to me on this one. $19,999 on our 3-carat 10 in the bridge. Again, the clarity is perfect. Everything about it is absolutely perfect. You have to call me on this one. And let's go back up close. One last look at our recap wheel right here. And thank you so much for being here with me for the last couple of days. It's been an absolute blast. It's been a joy. It's been so much fun. Do not forget about my largest Star Sapphire GIA certified. That piece is also still here. Again, it's been a great 3 hours. Happy Saturday, everyone, and have a great rest of your day. Again, we will still be here for a couple of minutes after the end of the show to answer any questions, to pick up your phone calls, to place your orders. Do not forget about the raindrop ring, wildly popular. Do not forget about the wonder rings. They are still going out. Do not forget about my 1-carat dangling diamonds by the yard. Again, thank you so much for being here with me on this beautiful Saturday morning, Saturday evening now, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Again, not sure what's going to happen tomorrow, but please stay tuned regardless, and the sale will continue. Keep your calls coming. We will keep helping you out. Have a great day, everyone.